Lock S foils in attack position.
Beep boop 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 beep boop boop.
That's what you think Star Wars is?
My God. It's the most horrifying thing I've ever heard.
One day I'm just going
That's
to
true.
tag Mark Hamill in one of our live tweets and be like, hey, if you like this, want a guest NPC?
I mean, yeah, we'd let him.
Thanks,
Mark
John
Hamill,
Darrell.
if you're watching, anytime.
Yeah, like, actually, I think we'd
Anytime.
probably bend over backwards to make it work. Can you imagine?
Here's the hype train.
Oh, it's happening! Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
buds.
Mm.
What thanks, your buds?
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
What?
No, it's because mine, I hit it before the stream. Like a fool. Thanks, everybody.
Didn't even get to contribute towards the train.
I don't want no train. Trains can be robbed. Friendships are forever.
Friendship is for.
What?
My hair look?
What? I don't know, Liz. How does it look?
Checking.
All right.
Hello, chat.
Hello to everyone in chat.
Hello,
It's-
Arthur.
certain that's safe enough to lean on?
Yes. I am leaning on top. Not quite as on
No,
top
you
as
are
I
not.
thought I was. Ooh-doo-doo.
Whoops.
Um,
New table here. We have a new table.
table.
Table who just.
Yeah, hi chat.
We have a new amount of press board.
Yeah.
Yes, I bought,
exactly.
like-
with legs.
Yeah. Hacks. But it's pretty well counterbalanced by the laptop. I'd really have to try to pry myself up on it.
Trey Dog, that was one time.
Wait, what? Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Yeah, played some Among Us with
Sure.
Trey Dog and
Trey Dog,
Aragorn,
yeah.
and
So good.
it's
John. Did you kill everyone?
I might have at one point.
I
Oh,
did too.
no.
It was so much
I
fun.
did a
I was
bad.
giggling like a
It's a ton
fiend.
of fun. It really is.
Hmm.
Thank you for the gift subs.
No, man.
Mr. Rich Rune Cleric, Graspaloot, Brad Beebe, and Capdaff.
Nice.
Brad BB.
Welcome to the subscription pool.
Splash.
The water's great.
Oh.
We should probably give Lumafate a subscription so that Lumafate can use the correct heart.
Yeah, that's
What the hell,
true.
man? Does that mean we have to keep subscribing on Lumafate's behalf?
If we do that, we should do it during September because it's gonna be
September.
Why, but that's now!
yeah, exactly. A reminder that September is going on. If it's the first time you are subscribing, you can get a discount. If you do so, even if you've been gifted a subscription, if you think you do want to continue, do it before the end
Do
of
so now, yeah.
September. It takes money out of the pocket of Amazon. Doesn't take money out of the pocket of the streamers that
It
you're
takes money
following.
out of the pocket of Capital One, I think.
Oh, well.
They're the ones who are sponsoring
Yeah.
September.
Oh, whatever.
I think they're doing okay too, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have stats on that, but I feel like it's okay.
Kate was a silent killer.
Stab.
That was
I
pretty
mean,
quiet.
no, I would literally just stand next to people and that were like watching files transfer and I'd just be like, stab. Next, stab.
Love it.
Hey, folks.
Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
And the same.
I'm upstaging myself again.
Last week feels like a long time ago.
Because
I'm not quite sure
it was a long time ago. It was 7 whole days.
Yeah, they just feel
That's how
like
numbers
longer
work.
days. Yeah.
I find it funny that I'm not the one who's using the MacBook.
Just to be different.
Well, no, because I'm the one who has all of the
Oh,
other
okay.
iOS
Oh,
products.
yeah.
None of you, you're all on Android.
Yeah, but this has QLab. Precious, precious QLab.
Kate's a huge fan of, well, I mean, this
Sound
makes
and
perfect sense to me.
video for the theater. I can do lighting, but I haven't paid for that.
It's true, OSAB. 7 days in 2020 is more than a week, and 6 months feels like 7 days.
7 days.
The other day, my sister was like, wow, I haven't seen you since Christmas. I was like, yeah, but Christmas wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was still March for a second.
Just for a quick
Just-
second.
That's
Just for a
when that's when
moment.
everything paused.
I'm like, but that was only a few months ago. Oh,
It's less than 90 days until Christmas.
Oh,
Go to
flippity
jail.
flip.
it's.
Sorry, Eric.
I would like a
Spoken.
cure for COVID for Christmas. Please, Santa. Pretty please. I'll be nice.
Santa is currently
Santa's like-
floating about the ocean. On a
He's
piece
like
of
over a
pack ice.
chemistry set. He's like, come on.
Fuck! I gotta do it for Kate,
For the kids.
Thanks, Santa.
for Madden.
It's,
I have a joke for you.
have a
We have to, of course, right off the bat, acknowledge she who knows 10,000 things and Entropy's disciple, Crosshair, and everyone are here, ready to do y'all justice. Because justice is what we want.
Correct. Justice is what we want done.
Justice is what we came to see.
Wait. Wait, hang on. If you're here at Star Wars Reach,
Thank you for the bits.
waiting for
Bits.
justice, I don't know. A bingo.
Thank
Oh,
you,
I see.
Baldwin.
Oh, from last time. Yes, of course. Hey, thank you.
Bingo, bingo,
This is
bingo.
great.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh.
So we have.
Aragorn,
Yeah, we didn't get a
yes.
bingo last time, but apparently there were two closies.
Ooh.
I
Is
don't
what
know.
what Aragorn was
I'd
saying.
rather you not say closies anymore. That sounds filthy. I don't know why. It just does. Closies.
No, but like what?
I don't know.
You're closey.
I don't get it.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I guess it's close enough to like handy.
I'm so handy.
Let
What?
it know.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes, Kung Fu Vendors has the botch emo.
Ooh.
Which we were back and forth with the graphic designer for quite some time to get
Oh.
it just right.
Yep.
It's
Straight,
exactly what
angle.
we need.
Front, back.
Mm.
While we're dialing in the squares for bingo, I wanted to pitch a 5 bingo requirement for the 5 XP until we get the right bingo to occurrence ratio.
A 5 bingo requirement. We need to get 5 bingos?
Yeah, what,
No.
what do you mean by a 5 bingo requirement? Hype
Thank
train
you
success!
Thank
for the
you.
hype train.
You want us to get 5?
I thought I sent a choo-choo, but it didn't send. Oh no, I just didn't press enter.
Hey, thanks, Kung Fu
I got a
Vendors.
trophy.
I got a rocket ship.
Pew pew.
Well,
Yeah, but
Oh.
Aragorn got Hype Ghost, and Hype Ghost seems pretty awesome. Aragorn, so you mean like,
Ooh.
when you say 5 bingo, do you mean 5 bingo on one card? 5 cards that they have to cycle through?
So
before they
Crosshair's
get one?
saying 5 bingo is 1 row won't do. You need 5 bingo rows.
so we have to fill up a whole card. Aren't they 5 by 5?
Yeah, but you can also have like
I see.
diagonals and
I understand. As opposed to 5
Like
rows.
any
which would be
5
fine.
squares filled is what the temporary requirement. One
Aragorn,
row.
can you do me a favor and
Need
use
5
the
rows.
Hype Ghost emote paired with Scott's suspense emote? Because I feel like that would be a delightful combination.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
yeah. Okay.
Ooh. Dio got
Yes,
the
look how cool
one.
it is.
Yep.
Uh,
What do I look like?
so did I actually get to
Yeah.
ask this question? It's been a while since I've had a chance to ask this question. Have you spent any experience? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yes!
All of you spent experience. Very well. What'd you do?
Well, I broked myself.
You what?
Yeah, you
I,
what?
I spent all my XP. I don't know.
Oh, you made yourself
I made
broke.
myself broke. I don't know what that kind of
Broke
language
it.
is. I went to ranged heavy 2,
For more PPs.
and I got the talent good cop.
What's it do? I mean,
May spend 2 advantage from a charm or negotiation check to upgrade ability of a single ally's subsequent social interactions check.
now, I couldn't help but notice that you motioned to Kate when you said an ally.
Yeah. Must have been a
That's weird.
muscle
Slip of the
spasm.
hand. Yeah, sorry.
I
Weird.
don't
So
know,
strange.
buddy. Not sure. It was definitely a mistake, though.
I melt into the shadow.
You saw that, eh? Yeah. I bought a new talent, Dead to Rights, which is the ability to spend it. I know, right? To spend a destiny point to add extra damage to a successful vehicle or ship attack. So if you make a successful attack, spend that destiny point, get some extra damage. That's
I
me. Yeah.
got toughened, which gives me +2 wound threshold.
Oh my god.
And these are both talents. And plausible deniability. Remove 1 setback die per rank of plausible deniability from all coercion and deception checks.
You're so like buff now, Fina.
Buff, yeah.
That's
It's because I'm a politico, so it's all like, not in the face.
not in the face.
Not in the face. That's really all that we want to see. Well, you did do some things
We did.
last time, so we might as well have a look, see what happened.
Thanks, Lamira.
Let's remember what happened and what we're about to see.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Oh god. Just love it so much.
Yes.
It's weird trying to fix my hair on a delay.
Episode? Oh, yeah, that's not helpful.
I would even venture to say it's impossible and
Could you flip
not
the
useful.
flip, maybe? Flip my
How's your
top
Oh,
long
thank
distance
you.
vision?
Oh, yeah.
Right, Lemonator?
On to bigger
Fantastic.
things. Crew of the Redshift Runner sold a shipment of namana without knowing it belonged to up-and-coming crime lord Malto the Hutt.
Son of a.
They decide to head to Nar Shaddaa in an attempt to find him and make amends. A near-lawless place largely ignored by the Galactic Empire, Nar Shaddaa, also known as the Smuggler's Moon, is home to
Ooh,
all
that's
manners
promising.
of criminals. One such criminal, desperate to gain passage off Moon, awaits her chance.
Desperate. The only reason anyone would hang out with us.
Yeah.
But I. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Checks out.
You know what? I see it now.
So cool. So cool, though.
Bwah.
No, you can correct my pronunciation. I just made it up.
Oh, I think it was good.
Made what up?
Nar Shaddaa. Nar Shaddaa.
Nar
There's 2 D's and 2 A's
Shaddaa.
for those of you who may have to type it for some.
I feel like it
someone
needs to.
chat.
Yeah, I feel like it needs to be more, cloaked in mystery. Nar Shaddaa.
I was trying to do it
It's-
like
It's-
Shaddaa.
Would you say Las Vegas?
Yes.
I would.
I will now.
Las Vegas.
I will do nothing but say it that way.
Nar Shaddaa. There were some things done with the things and the other things. If you wanna,
Mystery.
I think it's like the old Windows ta-da sound. Shaddaa!
I miss that. I mean, I don't really.
Now
because it's
everyone's gonna
horrible.
start saying Las Vegas.
now of course I'm worried that there's a thing that I took a note on that I didn't do.
Hey.
Thank
Thanks
you
as
for
always,
gifting us
Aragwen.
some.
Oh,
No, you shut
Thank
up.
you, Zesty. That's what I
no,
was
Nar
trying to.
Shaddaa.
Y'all need to roll your destiny points.
Sis.
Tell
Oh
me
yeah.
something, Destiny.
Go.
Boop.
Uh-oh.
So that's 1 dark side,
Thank you,
That's
Tina, every
2
time.
light side,
And
2 light side.
Hey! Hooray!
I think
So
we're gonna
that's
need
not
those.
bad.
No, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's a lot of points in play, actually.
You'll notice that that's right up there.
Yeah, above Liz's head on the overlay. Whoop.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Done right. Done right. There are your destiny points. And I'm going to roll your obligation.
Ooh.
Are we? Is it? Liz is 0 to 25 to 20. Like I
It's
can't remember which
always
way
it is always
This
going to be
way.
left to right.
Cool.
So it's going to be Kate,
15.
Scott.
20.
Liz.
No, 35. And
So
Yeah.
let's have a look. See where you're at.
Tell me something, Scott.
We have rolled an 80.
Yep.
So you are just fine
safe for today.
for today. There we go. That's a little better for me. So I guess that means that we're just gonna have to start. Huh? You want to throw down on what these cards are, Scott? I
Yeah.
saw you pick them up.
Absolutely. We are here on RPG Clinic. We are using safety tools for our games. We're using these cards. You out there in the chat don't have these cards, probably, but you do have options, and I'll get to those in a quick second. But what are these for? A green card is meant to represent everything is bon. It is meant to represent enthusiastic consent, even if your character might not look like they are consenting to what's happening. A yellow is a slowdown or a caution. It's something that you need to made known at the table for everybody. It's a pause in the game. And a red card necessitates an immediate stop in the game because the person who pulls it is not okay. At that point, you'll probably see us click away to a different screen, and then the person who pulled the red card will be the person who determines when we are able to start playing again. Now, I mentioned that you do not have these cards out there in the chat, but of course, your safety is paramount. So, and not the... Anyway, you can, of course, if you need to communicate with somebody, you can message, you can whisper RPGClinic. There's a chance Kate has some limited access to John's screen, but John will be able to see it.
I can't
You can
see at the
whisper
moment.
RPGClinic. You can also whisper a mod. Aragwen and the Crosshair have both made themselves known in the chat. They have the green diclaves as well, or swords, as I guess we're calling them. And of course, as always, if you do need to leave the stream and the chat, you can do so. We don't want you to, but like I said, your safety is paramount, so go and do it if you have to. But we hope everybody has a fun time. That's what the tools are for.
Do it.
Do it. Oh,
Do it.
Closey sword?
Closey's swords. Yeah. Good.
Is that like handies?
Your
or-
dictum is no longer rigid. Damn, did I say that? Good job, 2017 Liz. Well done.
That was a while ago. That was over 3 years ago.
Oh.
Well, right. Thank you, Crosshair. It's important to make known.
Yikes.
Oh, God. These horrible people in the chat. I love you all.
I always love the moment just before I get to speak first when I'm a player in a game, right? Like there's this feeling always for me when I'm playing in a role-playing game where there's a moment of like, is it now? Is it now that I make myself heard, that I make myself known? And typically because I'm the game master, I don't normally play. And so when I am a player, I always wonder like, oh, should I resist the urge to speak because I always speak in games? I'm always the one who ends up doing a lot of the talking because I'm running it. And all right, cool. Still getting used to this music, folks. And I realize though that's like my equivalent of stage excitement. Because when we're playing, I mean, we're playing with an audience, but even when we're not, even if it's just a bunch of people at the table, there's still a moment where you commit. You haven't yet discovered fully who your characters are yet, I don't think. So that moment of commitment might feel differently now than it will in a couple of sessions. I'll remind you that this is your second of 3 sessions where you can change anything you like on your sheet without penalty. So I encourage you to search for that moment of commitment, not just the first time you speak, but in all the times that you speak, so that we can get a chance to really know who Fina, Rigel, and Melba are, because that's going to become more and more important as we move through, right up until the point where you're vaporized for stealing from a hut. Swift work, folks. You know, nicely done.
We didn't know.
That was session 1.
I plead ignorance.
Nar Shaddaa is a moon. It's actually the moon that orbits the homeworld of the Hutts. But the Hutts kind of went to their moon too and made it something special. We've heard about, you've never heard of a hive of scum and villainy. They've got nothing on a moon that is just the whole place is basically an underworld living on top of a planetary surface, or in this case, a lunar surface. It is a smuggler's paradise because the Empire just does not care. Whether it's because they've been bought off, whether it's because they don't believe that they can handle this place, or whether it's because they simply haven't turned their eye towards it. It is a place with almost no laws, almost no morals. And it's definitely a place where you can hang out if you need to hide for a while, or if you need to simply blow all of your earnings, if that's what you need to do. When you arrive after your trip, the Redshift Runner is given a dock that it can use, but it's still a almost like a jam of traffic as ships are taking off and landing constantly on this moon, shuttling sometimes back and forth between Malto and Nar Shaddaa, or to just head elsewhere on the spaceways.
Do we roll for our credits at this?
You know, that was just your first
That was
session.
just our first session. Okay, I wasn't sure.
You just get money every second.
Yeah, that'd
Just,
be
like,
cool,
keep-
just for existing.
Good change.
Oh, we need to split up our 2K.
Should we do that here in public on the docks?
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like we would have done it on our journey over. We figured that out.
Okay, well, my creds are in a zipped pocket on the inside of my old coat. Just thought I should make that known.
I think we're all just reacting to the quote.
That's
Yeah.
pretty horrible. I don't think Roomba could talk. Anyway. It's a whole other thing.
All right,
Yeah, sorry.
it's
Good.
up to you.
Okay. Well, Fina, you're the expert on the huts. I think that's tremendous.
Where to find a specific hut, though?
You
that we
tell us
know
what you need from
nothing
us,
about.
and we are so there behind you.
Well, this certainly would be the place where we would. You'd find someone if they're here, of course, but we don't know that for sure. So,
Well, we could ask around.
how are you gonna ask around without making it sound like you owe a debt or something?
No, we could say maybe like, oh,
We have a
we're doing a job for them.
You don't think that that's
No, we aren't
dangerous?
doing a job. That's inaccurate. I think, yeah, we have some information of value to Malta. Value is important.
I'm just a little worried that someone might come along and try to like take the info off of us. You know what I mean? Like last
It's useless to them. It's not actually worth anything to anyone else.
Good point. Okay, that's a good point. Okay.
So,
I will actually have
yeah.
one of you roll your xenology.
Oh,
I have 3.
Oh,
nice.
Not like not 3 upgraded dice, but like
oh, you just have 3 dice.
I have
to
3
it.
dice.
Ah,
Anyone else instead? I know Xenos.
yes. Orange.
Here it comes.
Hey.
Tell me what I need to know about xenology.
Not about xenology specifically. It's
okay.
about the huts.
The huts, right?
You already know that the huts are huge slug-like creatures, right? That's not in doubt. Huts are massively strong, but they move quite slowly. They're not terribly agile. But one thing that the huts are also known for is their complete dominance of the underworld. Now, while this may not be the place where you'll find Malto, it is absolutely a good place to start if you're trying to find one, because the huts tend to be interconnected in a certain fashion because they are always looking to ensure that they maintain their power over, for instance, the Empire. They will totally pay lip service to the Empire, like I mentioned last session, but they understand that true power comes from who you actually answer to in fear, not the person who claims they're on top. So as much as a lot of the Outer Rim planets are technically under Empire control, they really belong to the Hutts.
Right. Excuse me. John, is it possible that I could potentially, if I haven't already used my advantage getting this information, is it possible I could use this advantage that I rolled to have the name of another hut that would be operating here on Nar Shaddaa? I mean, they're like, again, there's a multitude, but if I can name drop, it might be of use.
Sure. You can find Hanka, Hanka,
Yeah.
Hanka the Hutt, who runs a extremely classy nightclub
Oh
on
boy.
Nar Shaddaa.
Ooh.
Forget what you know of places like Jabba's Palace on Tatooine. This is the kind of place where musicians are taken in who play, but not like this isn't a place where you'll find like dancers or just general like shootings. Like this is supposed to be a classy joint, and in fact, Hanka is very, very proud of this. Now, that's not to say that there aren't a ton of nooks and crannies where you can kind of, conduct your illicit business, but as a location, it's relatively famous, and it's not even that difficult to get in as long as you can flash enough credits to show that you belong.
What about a dress code?
Oh, dress codes in Star Wars are a little strange because every culture has their own,
Good
like every
point.
species has their own culture. You are expected, however, if you are going to enter, to at least have your weapons visible.
Just visible
ready to
in
go.
your arms.
Hanka's pronouns?
He, him.
Okay, thank you. Just so I don't start.
Another question for you, John, as always. No, sorry, like that's going to be another question for you quite often, I imagine.
Yeah, because I think you'd only use they, so I wanted to make sure. Hanka.
Well, I mean, look, I've certainly never been there myself, but I know Hanka's nightclub is not too far from here. We could, that seems like a good place to make a start. I
Perfect.
can get ourselves a drink. You can
It's walking distance.
class up some of the classier people in Melba can. We can all go.
I can look pretty, lend you some legitimacy,
Absolutely.
and I kind of stroke one of my eyes.
Like a piece of hair? Does
Yeah.
it go like what? What? Sorry.
Make sure it's clear that the three of us aren't to be messed with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we want to be making any shows of force.
We don't
in
want to
there.
look weak on this planet.
True.
Moon.
Correct. Shows of force.
Wait,
What?
the opposite. No, not the
Shows
opposite.
of strength.
Yeah. Okay.
Strength,
Yes.
yes.
Visible
Strength.
strength.
Got it.
If we look like an easy target, we will become an easy target, and there will be no repercussions.
That's right.
My blaster's in a holder like on my thigh, so it's out. I mean, it's visible. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that sounds like a good place as I need to start, right?
Yep.
Come on, bud. Let's go.
Okay, Melba. I don't. Yeah, we're all walking.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem.
However, once you, like when you try to leave the ship, when you first try to lower the gangway, it hesitates for like a good 5 seconds before it actually then starts to open and lower.
Kind of look back towards the dash. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with the place?
Gangway just lowers and hits the ground.
Yeah, I guess not. All right. Well, we'll be right back. I say to the Redshift Runner, obviously. Does the ship is safe here in dock? It's not going to go anywhere.
It's Nar Shaddaa. Nothing
That's
is
fair.
safe
That's
here.
a really fair point. All
It's
right.
as
Okay.
safe as any dock.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, we're on our way
Maybe
there.
a good idea to tip somebody to keep an eye on the ship.
Oh, is there anyone nearby who can perform said
I mean, there's
service?
people who work at the dock.
That's
yeah.
not like some kid, some snot-nosed kid that I'm like, hey kid, you want to make a cred?
Well, sure thing.
Jesus.
Yeah. A human who looks no older than 15 is like, yeah, I'll make sure that nobody touches your ship. Don't worry about it.
Okay. It's important to me. I mean,
Yeah, all ships are important to everybody. Don't worry, it's fine.
okay. Just you understand.
you
obviously.
kindly.
Thanks. But
Sure.
Here's the deal, kid. If we get back and the ship is in pristine, untouched condition, there's 100 credits in there for you. But only if we come back and it's in pristine, untouched condition.
100 credits. I hear you.
All right.
I'll be here.
Okay.
You're not going away for like weeks, are you?
I hope not.
I hope this will be a quick trip.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be here for too long. All right. Thanks, kid. And we'll set off towards the nightclub.
So, moving through, this is one of the more well-off areas. Lots of lights. Some of them blinking, some of them encouraging you to come in here for a certain amount of food, come in here for a certain amount of entertainment, come in here for a certain amount of equipment. Just because this is a nice place doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't the black market everywhere.
What kind of stuff?
Everything
Well,
you can
roll
imagine.
your underworld if you want to find out.
The thing I opted not to increase instead. Sure, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Why not?
Let's do it.
Hey!
In this part of town, drugs, quite a few. There's also a few stolen artworks that you'd probably be able to find, and antiques, curios, stuff like that.
Nice.
Nothing that.
Not like weapons or armor. That wouldn't be sold around here.
But if you do need to make a stop, Melba, we can
Yeah.
figure that
I
out.
think we should make a stop before we leave. Pick
Yeah.
up some goods while we're here.
Gear up, right? That's a good idea.
Good place to find goods.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The nightclub is called Searchlight. It's known for having several different floors, and at the very top, there's a beacon that just sort of goes around. I mean, you've seen Place Ville Marie, right? Like it's very similar to that.
Nice. Nice.
To answer your question, everyone, yes, it has. You can't see it.
Oh, okay. I was
Yep,
like,
sorry, my bad.
So, at the door, there's a line of people waiting to get in, but you get the impression that the line is there mostly for show more than anything else. Because when you approach, the bouncer just sort of goes, just nods you inside.
Great. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Sorry.
The nightclub is very dark on the inside, but there's sparkling lights above you to sort of echo the stars that you'd be able to see if Nar Shaddaa wasn't kind of rife with clouds and pollution. But the stars are all across the ceiling, and then on the ground, you can see that there's tiny little bolts of light that move from like the bar to tables, or the bar to the dance floor, or the bar to the musicians' pit, kind of thing, just to sort of show where you are encouraged to walk. And over close to the musicians' pit, quite lit up in this particular area, is, thanks Alfarius, welcome to September, is this massive hut. Hanka is jovial as he normally is, and he's surrounded by sycophants and well-wishers who are catering to his every need. There seems to be like a constant stream of people leaving to get him a drink or to get him food and just cycling back. And there's a protocol droid that is standing behind him with its fingers interlaced, and it just waits.
For someone to need its services,
Absolutely.
potentially, yeah.
Although most people on Nar Shaddaa understand a little Hutt, even if they don't necessarily speak it.
Right. I mean, are we just going straight for it, or should we maybe meet some other folks in the
I'm
meantime?
thinking we
Pay our
should
respects as we
follow
arrive.
Venus' lead
Pay
here.
respects upon arrival.
Of course,
It's
yeah.
a beautiful club.
Of course.
So I would like to make my way towards Hanka.
So,
Who I
what
presume
weapons are you carrying? Your weapons?
I guess I'll like ensure that it's holstered at my
Yeah.
Like
back,
slung
but like
in your
visible.
back?
Yeah, slung.
And I have my blaster pistol in,
Just like
it's a
in
holster
its-
on my thigh, yeah.
I am not showing my holdout blaster.
All right. That's
Oh
fine.
boy.
It lives deep in my sleeve.
What am I supposed to get it out? Come on.
Hutties, Zesty, fine.
Hutties, yes.
Is
yeah.
John still cutting in and out? Sorry to interrupt, but just
Oh.
Crosshair commented on it.
Was it John or was it Kate?
It was John.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, I'd like to approach.
Okay. You step forward, and everybody kind of looks up, and Hanka, who has just finished pulling a huge belch of smoke into his mouth and just
Yeah.
releasing it, causing the lights that are spotlighting him to like give off that sort of crepuscular gray kind of look. And then he looks down at you, and he just waits.
In Hutties. I'm not going to do the voice.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah. And I already thought this place was beautiful, looking up at the smoke and the lights sparkling in it.
And he just waves you to like come closer. There's like a table with some chairs in front of him, which appears to be what people would use. Although he's of course a bit raised up on a dais, so he's above you, even if you're sitting at his table.
I'd like to perch on the seat, but sit.
Okay.
This is our first stop here. We had heard excellent things, and all of my expectations were surpassed. Thought it important to pay our respects upon arriving.
Yeah, you got a really, in basic, yeah, I got a really nice kind of, I've never seen anywhere kind of this fancy, and I've been all over.
Stunning. Really, really stunning. Picturesque.
Stunning is what I like to hear when I have guests. And who are you?
My name is Fina Marisu.
And I'm Rigel, but not of any consequence compared to Fina here.
Melba Gravlax. Pleased to meet you.
She's an excellent debt collector if you need one.
Shucks, Fina. You do go on.
I do have my own skip tracer, but it is good to meet another one.
Here, my card.
Do you have cards?
Yes, I do.
He looks down, and then he looks at the protocol droid, and the droid just sort of like scuttles up and takes the card and goes, "Oh, thank you," and then heads back and puts it in his mouth.
Yep.
And then you hear it kind of go clunk as it falls into some kind of
Yeah.
compartment.
Bender stomach.
Well, that's fun.
Can you flick my receiver over the edge, please?
Yes.
Over the edge.
Into the unknown. Oh my god.
Liz.
I know.
No, that's fun. I like that.
We have no interest in taking up the entirety of your time, so I will also get to the point of our visit to Nar Shaddaa itself. have some information of pertinence to one known as Malto.
Information.
Yes.
You can give me the information. I will pass it on to Malto for a price.
I'm afraid it is not very valuable information to anyone but him. And I wouldn't want to embarrass him.
I would. Ho, ho, ho. Ipakatuna.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I return the laugh.
Is that how they laugh in Huttese?
Banta pudu.
I'll take it. I don't know, Fina. Maybe he doesn't know Malto that well. We
We'd
can
be
go.
happy to pay that price just for knowing where we could find him.
You wish to find Malto?
If possible. We feel that it would be best if we told him directly.
Yeah, some people don't want to be found, though, right?
He's upstairs.
Some people do want to be found, though. That's the other thing.
I didn't say he wanted to be found.
Well, if
But there is a charge to ascend the searchlight.
my guess is it would be worth it.
Yeah, great view up there,
Yeah.
I bet.
Stunning.
You'll take a data crystal. You'll deliver it to where I ask, elsewhere on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Every job,
of
of
course. Yeah, absolutely.
And he looks at the protocol droid, and the protocol droid goes, "Oh, oh." And
Okay, well-
it just like a data crystal
Raggles
just comes
a bit of a
right out
nervous
into his
puker as
hand,
well, so he's
Yep.
like,
and and just
Pathetic.
reaches his arm forward.
I'm gonna let Melda. Yeah.
What?
Safe and sound. Where are we to be delivering this, good sir?
He instructs you to take it to a dock, which is about halfway around the moon. Well, you can get there
Yeah, we
easily.
can
You have
fly.
a ship.
Zoop.
True.
Or we could do planetary piloting.
Oh.
Something I can actually do.
Yeah, she wants
Thanks.
to get a speeder or something.
Yeah.
I'll get a speeder. I'll meet you guys there.
It's a pretty big moon.
Yeah.
It'll take a while to get there.
We.
Liz just wants to ride a motorcycle
See you
like
in,
across
like,
the
6
world,
weeks
you know?
later.
Now this is pod racing. Oh boy. Oh god.
Jesus.
Okay.
You're to let them up.
Is there a problem?
No.
It's good.
I was wondering if I had seen you before.
Have I?
I mean, not to
It's
your
the
knowledge.
droid. No offense.
No, not the droid.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
the hut.
This is Hanka.
this is Hanka. Okay, sorry. My apologies.
He hasn't used the droid. I'm assuming that you all understand Huttese, even if you don't necessarily speak it.
Sure.
Or I will translate, or the protocol droid will translate.
I don't think so, but we're very grateful for the opportunity to be able to head upstairs, so we'll deliver this post haste.
Go on.
Thank you again.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
You are welcome.
And maybe we'll be able to take in your club.
Go!
Yeah, we're leaving.
Yep. I'm like elbowing you.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
like, ow,
nope.
ow, ow.
This
Bud,
is
come
goodbye.
Okay.
All right.
Just stopping for a quick drink over there. No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You can do it on the way back.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
celebration of a job well done.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the ship.
Upstairs.
Oh, we get to go upstairs before fulfilling the.
Why
job?
not?
Oh,
We're already here.
oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's he trusts you.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Well, that's
Oh,
mistake
no.
number one there.
If we
All right.
fail our mission, he
Oh.
can collect. Then we owe him a debt. And he can send his debt collector
That's
after
true.
him. No, the Hutts know how to do
By
business.
the end, we're
The irony
indebted
is
to like
she is the debt
50
collector,
huts.
so.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, Melba, you better pay up. Yeah, you'd have to kill me first. Oh, that can be arranged. Whoa, whoa. Melba, calm down.
Pew! Pew!
Yeah,
pew,
exactly.
pew.
so we're on our way up
Yep.
to the searchlight.
Yeah.
So when you there's a moving stairway. It's, a little, it's
Like
basically
An escalator? Okay.
Sweet.
That helps you rise up, and you're told that he's on the third floor, third of five. And as you make your way up, you see on the second floor is just, it looks bonkers. It looks like the equivalent of a Star Wars rave. People just hopping up and down to music that, instead of being like sort of chill, smoother jazz like on the first floor, this one is just like driving beats, and people are going nuts. And like every once in a while you see that there's bubbles dropping from the ceiling.
Oh shit.
And you continue to move up and up and up, and then on the third floor you just hear music that's very, very zen, relaxed, and not like that.
This must be to counteract the party downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
This reminds me of home. Everything's really relaxed.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought you lived in like a farming community.
People work hard, but
When
it's
you-
kind of therapeutic.
When you
you're
step
younger
off,
woman.
you see that there's a human who's standing behind a desk, and the desk is stacked high with towels. And she's dressed just all in white and looks up at you. Oh, customers.
We have need to speak with one of the current clients.
Go on.
We're here for a guest named Malto.
Malto. Yes, right through here, and she points to like the second door on the right.
Thank you kindly.
Do we need any of those to go in, or?
Do you want them?
No, I think I'm fine. I just want to make sure I don't make a mistake.
Are you the kind of person who makes mistakes a lot?
He's just nervous. It's okay. He's always nervous. No, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's congenital. Don't.
It's not
okay.
It's not a
Go
current
on.
nervous. It's a permanent nervous.
I'll follow Fina as we head down
Yeah,
the hall.
me
The
too.
second door.
You open the door, and inside is just I would call it a bath, but it can't be, because it's huge. It's more like a pool. And you can see that there are several humans who are just piled around this hut, scrubbing the hut's skin down, and the water that he's in has it's not even water. It's got a thick sort of consistency to it. It's almost like a sludge, and it's colored blue, and he looks like he is in absolute heaven.
I'd like to pause us a moment as we enter and wait to see if he opens his eyes and notices us.
Oh no, he's just like, I mean, he's a pig in slop.
Oh, probably, or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely hut behavior. I'd like to clear my throat. No. Then I'd like to approach and perhaps step a little firmly so that my boots click on the tile.
I thought you meant like step on his tail.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
well,
Fuck
that's
you,
one
Malto.
way.
And then he goes, oh, just like that, or whatever.
No.
Do- And one of the guys scrubbing behind behind Malto's head just looks over and just shrugs and continues to do so. Everyone else is ignoring you.
So sorry to disturb you. Again in Huttese.
Who are you?
my name is Fina Mersu. This is my friend Rigel and my Rigel. Fuck, I will fix that. Rigel and Melba. We are here to seek your wisdom about an associate of yours.
Wisdom?
You see, his behavior has confused us, and I suspect that he may be attempting to scheme against you. But perhaps I am just beyond understanding your schemes.
You'd better speak quickly about what's going on here.
We were hired by Santa Pola on Baku to make a shipment. We were told that previous shipments had been stopped by the...
He was on Bakura.
Bakura. What did I say? Baku? Yeah, I just mashed Jakku and Bakura. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bakura. Bakura. And he said that previous shipments had been intercepted by the Imperials. Two strange things happened. First, there were others that claimed to have been just hired to do something else with the same shipment. Secondly, when we finally took the shipment to where we were hired to bring it, there was a shipment that had just arrived the week prior. It was identical to the one that we were bringing.
I don't know why I'm supposed to care.
We wanted to make sure that he wasn't stealing from you.
It's your job to worry about whether one of my underlings is stealing from me?
Well, it might.
We just wanted to make sure that if perhaps he was accruing a debt towards you, we could make sure that that was collected.
Yeah, exactly. Like we got our own debts, and we don't want to have additional ones piled on us, especially if they're not our fault.
And I wouldn't want to upset you by coming into conflict with one of your business partners. Because I know that business partners are valuable assets if they are good at what they do. And to be down one would be unfortunate. But we do have a bone to pick with him if this isn't your plan.
Okay, I'm going to say you're telling mostly the truth here. Mostly the truth. So I'm actually going to have you roll your charm.
As far as we know.
I should point out that Malto is nobody's fool, so you're going to upgrade the difficulty of this by 1. Any charm, coercion, or deception check targeting him has an upgraded difficulty of 1. And the difficulty for this is going to be, we're going to say 3.
Okay.
However, I'm going to give you a boost die. Because, the 3 of you have been following all protocol, as you should. And none of you have opened your yap and fucked up yet, so...
Thanks, man.
I can't help but notice you looked right at me, John. It's
It's just an
both of
old
you.
habit for 136 episodes.
Hey, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
That is right, Your Grace.
Right, go. Wait, what?
2 failures, 4 advantages, but a
Whoa!
triumph.
And a triumph.
Hey.
I love a good triumph.
So he does not believe that you're being entirely honest with him.
Okay.
But that's a lot of advantage and a triumph.
Yeah.
So do you have any way that you wish to use that?
I would like for him to perhaps be interested in the idea of us collecting a debt against Senta.
No,
No.
because he knows his business dealings with Senta. I could make him suspicious of Senta for you.
Yeah, that works.
And he reaches back and he swats at the guy who's scrubbing behind his head, and he just tumbles off and lands in the pool. And he swats again, and the woman who's currently rubbing underneath one of his folds gets hit back, but her hand is stuck in the fold.
Oh, the
So she
fold.
swings back and just slams back into his body, and he doesn't seem to notice. Senta has constantly pulled this on me.
Constantly.
Now, what happened to the shipment he gave you?
We delivered it, but we were only given quarter price because they had just received a shipment.
And who negotiated this quarter price?
Well, it was all that the contact was willing to give us.
It was that or steal.
She was very firm.
She offered to let us take it elsewhere, but that
Who
wasn't.
negotiated the price?
I'm a terrible negotiator. It is my fault.
No. It was all three.
It
of
was
us.
me.
Well,
It was me.
okay. Okay.
We
You're
were
very
upset.
kind.
We'd just come out of a firefight.
Look how nice my friends are.
We were.
Oh, you're my kind of scum. Coming to confess a crime before I even hear of it.
It's probably not worth very much.
We are eager.
You owe me 3/4 of a shipment of namana candies.
Do we, though? Does Sentinel owe you 3 shipments of namana candies worth of money that he claims were intercepted by the Imperials, despite proof that at least one of them made their way to Jakku?
Are you attempting to negotiate at this point?
I suppose.
It seems like.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
great. It's a great
you
play.
can go ahead and roll your negotiate.
There's
I'll
some way I can
remind you
assist. I don't know.
that this is not one of the things that you are trying to upgrade, but the difficulty here is 4.
Oh my god.
And you're also going to gain. You're going to gain a boost die because he's already suspicious.
Oh yeah, you want to
Yeah.
use a destiny point?
Yeah.
You're going to use a destiny point.
Yeah.
No,
Where's my Chi-Chi?
That means you upgrade your one of your dice to a proficiency die.
Because yeah, basically we're saying like, well, we do, but also you do.
Good luck.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Go! Press that button.
Loading.
Too many dice.
Loading,
The system's
loading.
like, we
Yeah.
don't like it anymore.
I'm just going to refresh. So that's 4 difficulty. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Kate rolling dice.
Four
They're just
difficulty.
levitating off the table. They like haven't landed yet.
Negotiation. Sorry, it's going to be a moment.
Oh yeah. No.
Ditch 1, upgrade 1, 1,
4
2, 3,
difficulty
4,
and
and a
1
boost.
die. Go for it.
Oh, it loaded for me after the
there
fact.
we go.
Oh, it's
So we're going to take the first roll.
Thank you.
So that's 2 successes and an advantage.
well done. My goodness.
Those dice.
Whew.
Gorge.
Yes, you do owe me. But you can take it out of Senta's hide. Kill him, show me proof, or pay the difference in the shipment. That's how much his life is worth to me right now.
Thank you for your time.
We will be swift in this. You
Please.
have our word.
Enjoy the rest of your spa day.
Enjoy
Okay.
it.
Ah, boy.
I start touching my. Is there something on my face?
Well, off we go, Rigel.
Yeah. I'm ready to
Push.
go.
Yeah,
Push,
yeah.
push,
Let's
Thank
go
you
get a
very
drink
much, Malto.
downstairs. We have a long ride ahead of us.
The woman whose hand finally gets free, and it's just like red, and she just holds it for a second, like, and looks daggers at you for
Making it
pissing him
move,
off.
Yeah.
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 Meanwhile, the guy crawls out of the sludge, and just like you see an arc of sludge just from his mouth as he.
Ugh.
Have to assume they're well paid. Doop, 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 doop.
I don't think you have to assume anything of the sort. But it's not a job I'd want myself.
Back downstairs. Brief refreshment before we set off across the planet.
Yeah, we gotta make sure
Yeah.
the data crystal gets where it needs to go.
We have an order of operations here.
Do we really have to
Yep.
kill Senta? I mean, I don't mind it. I'm just like, that's pretty intense. What's his life worth? Like,
Well, look, we'll give him an option.
Yeah.
He can
His
always
life is
pay us
literally
the
worth
Yeah, he can pay us
30,000
the
credits.
difference.
Right now.
30,000 credits.
30,000 credits. Thank you. It's good to have an amount.
Ay.
Great.
Horrible.
And so as we're riding the escalator, the moving stairs back down,
These stairs.
So, or pay 30,000 credits, or pay 30,000 minus a quarter.
No, the 30,000 is the amount that you still owe him.
that we would
Right.
owe
He
Malta.
believes that the 10,000 that you pocketed made its way back to Senta. You didn't make that clear.
So that's
we're at
40,000
30.
total, and so we're gonna tell
I call
Santa
lying by omission.
that
His life is worth
50,000.
Of course. Absolutely. Let's
Yes!
go. I love
Yeah!
it. Look at all the drinks that'll buy us.
Where lower this is going, yeah.
10,000 that we already have collected, so that's the 40 total that we would owe, and then a fee for giving him the option,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
We can't have done all of this travel for free.
Exactly. We call it a kindness fee. Fuel fee.
The quarter that we would have received had this all gone the way it should have. Now,
I think that sounds like a pretty good idea.
I love it.
refreshments?
Yeah, we have time for a drink.
Absolutely. As a tip. In thanks for a tip. From Honka. So, I would like to grab a beverage of whatever sort.
The rest of you?
Yeah.
I want to bypass the rave in case anyone else
Oh,
was
no.
interested in going to said
Down.
rave. I am not.
Nah.
Wow, I'm so drawn by the beat.
Next
No thanks. Next time. One day I will return.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll join these guys for a drink at the bar and maybe
Ooh.
see if I can strike up a conversation with somebody just for funsies.
So there's the bartender. The bartender is a Rhodian.
Okay.
If you remember, Greedo is a Rhodian.
They have sort of like a long
Proboscis,
proboscis, yeah, or whatever.
who gladly fixes you a drink, and then sitting next to you at the bar, there's another human who just looks absolutely miserable, and she's just downing a drink, pushing it across, pulling out a death stick, putting that into her mouth,
Oh damn.
getting another drink, pulling the death stick out, slamming it down, putting the same death stick back up.
Has it been a rough day for you?
Never do business with the Hutts.
Uh-oh.
But
We
you're
just did-
you're here. You're here in the Searchlight. Can't all be bad. Just must still be on friendly terms, huh?
I'm guessing from some context here that maybe it is.
Every time you go into debt, it just gets further and further and further.
Yeah.
Every time I pay it off, it just seems to be growing. The interest gets rough.
Oh boy, really sorry to hear that. That's
Are you in the right line of work for your skill set? I mean,
What's that supposed to mean?
just saying. Do you have a team that you run with? People that can help fill in the gaps? Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand that you should mind your own business.
Yeah. Sorry, ma'am. And I just go back to my drink. But
You
I'll
want a death stick? She offers like a box of death sticks.
So
You do not want it.
I'm like yeah. I want to go home.
So
and
like,
rethink
there's a
my
reason
life.
why they're called death sticks.
Yeah.
This isn't just like a cigarette. This is like, it'll fuck you up.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to. I don't want to be impolite, but I am absolutely going to very politely refuse the offer. I think I'm good for now. We got errands to run too, you know. Not right now. We're having a drink with our new friend, right?
absolutely.
We're not friends.
Sorry.
Every time. It's just every time. Malto's impossible.
What's happening with Malta?
Yeah, what's going on there?
He was pretty angry up there, but it wasn't anything you did, I'm sure.
I take 4 days. 4 days to pay him back. Nope. I owe another 50% because I'm late.
That's tough. 50%.
Yeah, rough.
50%. I can barely afford this drink. And the Rhodian looks up and starts like wondering
You
whether
can, right?
he should be pouring the next drink. And she's just like,
I would like to rejoin my friends
Yeah.
after availing myself of the facilities.
I like how we make a point of using the facilities once per session.
Thank you.
Well, I will be anyway. Yeah.
Yep.
we're just in the midst of
16 huts and what do you get?
Fina, I want
Another
to.
day over
Is,
and deeper
is it a human?
dead.
Yep.
Great. I'd like to offer my hand. Fina.
We're not friends. And she gets up.
Oh.
You know what? I shouldn't even be here. I shouldn't even be here. And she turns around and just starts walking out. And then up on the dais, you see Hanka just go, ho, 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 ho.
Dead.
The Rhodian looks up.
Not a good planet to visit if you're in debt.
It's the only planet to visit. Well, the only moon to visit if you're in debt. Where else are you going to pay it off? Where else can you make the money that quickly?
You don't
Don't
think,
owe a hut.
Yeah.
Nope.
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 you don't think that she's gonna go do something maybe a bit silly to try to get that?
It's not my problem.
Didn't say it was.
Is it yours?
Partner?
It's not our problem to solve everyone else's problems.
No, we got things to do. You're right. Just concerned is all. So, I have a question. Sorry, it's off topic. What is a data crystal? More specifically, I guess, like
What
how
is a
large
man?
Was it like USB key sort of thing?
Yeah, a data crystal is essentially a way to transmit data. It's-
information? Yeah.
information.
Is it is it
No,
relatively
it's
large?
handheld.
Okay, great. Just making sure. I mean, I guess we need to get moving on this, but Malto didn't give us a time, I'm realizing. Our new friend here was saying she was a few days late and owed an extra 50%. You missed that part, Fina.
We weren't given a time limit.
Does that mean there's one implied?
I say we make it as efficient as possible.
He knows that we have to get all the way back to Bakura and
If
return.
he's even still there. He would be. He'd still be there. Doesn't matter.
If not, we'll chase him down.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
We were not given a date.
It's true. Maybe we should go back upstairs and ask. No, we shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea.
Because then we'll be given a time limit that's preposterous.
Great, correct. Yeah.
Preposterous. Maybe we could get in touch with Senta and
Let him know we're coming.
ask for another delivery, ask for another job.
Let him know that we have his credits. Oh, hey, sorry, there was something weird that happened with the transfer. Here,
But we're
we've
coming
got the
back
money.
that way.
Yeah,
No skin off our back to
Yeah.
drop it off.
Yeah.
He'll see that coming though, don't you think?
maybe. Okay,
He didn't.
we'll plan that on the ship.
Yeah. Is he stupid? Doesn't seem
Bartender.
that stupid.
We're looking to go on a bit of a clothing and equipment shopping spree. What neighborhood would be best?
Clothing and equipment shopping spree. What?
We're looking to buy some clothing and equipment. Which neighborhood has the best
Depends on what you're looking for.
weapons, armor,
Yeah.
nice robes
Look,
for us-shaped people rather than hut-shaped people?
he pulls your data pad over
Yep.
and just starts pointing at a couple of places and pushes it back. I mean,
Thank you kindly.
sure.
There will be an additional tip involved, like
Oh,
a
well,
bigger
then
tip.
now he's a lot more. Now he's a lot more genteel, and he says, "This one, that's the one you really want."
Thank you.
Well, shall we head there before we head back to the ship?
I think so.
Great.
You'd
Or-
have to take the ship anyway. It's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's far. This
Perfect.
is more of a. This is not the district where you would find weapons.
Great. So I'll head on back to the ship.
To the Redshift Runner.
It's too bad you don't have your pilot with you.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I can figure it out.
Is the young.
So when you're on
Human-
your way
yeah.
out of
Mhm.
the searchlight, the protocol droid approaches you.
Mm.
Do be careful.
Thank you.
That's awfully nice of you. Thanks.
It is my understanding that you are now supposed to deliver the data crystal that I gave you. Please ensure that it is done with utmost haste and efficiency.
Yep, we're going to do it right now.
Yep.
If it doesn't make its destination, I do fear that I may lose my arms.
Oh, well, we won't let
wouldn't
that
let that
happen. There's
happen.
no way. We are very reliable.
And then Hanka will beat you to death with them.
Of course.
Ah, yeah. And they look
This
like
isn't my
mighty
first deal
strong
with
arms.
a hut.
Oh. And then it turns and starts walking away.
Please extend our thanks again to Hanka.
It does not turn back.
Okay. We're on our way out, back to the ship. I acquired information as to the best neighborhood to do the shopping that we need to do.
Okay.
And I got it because I tipped the bartender.
When you return, however, you see that the young man who you hired to watch the ship is currently pleading on his knees to a Wookiee holding a bowcaster and pounding on the bottom of the ship, just screaming to try to get it to lower its gangplank, but for some reason it's refusing to.
Do you know this Wookiee?
I don't think so. I don't know this Wookiee. I hope.
No,
think
you
so.
do not know
No,
this
I do
Wookiee.
not.
She's got she's just got a bolt of fabric that seems to be very loosely covering the bandolier that she's wearing underneath
Okay.
it. And the bowcaster is being pointed with one arm while the other one is still smashing that button to try to open the ship. And the kid is just going, I'm sorry, no, please, just don't get up there. It's not even your ship, man. You just talk to them. They're right over there. Look. Oh, thank you.
Friends,
Thank
please,
you.
please, please. How can I help you? And I want to, gesture directly towards the Wookiee.
Yeah, I want to just be like arms wide, really trying to calm stance as much as I can.
You need to let me on your ship.
Can you explain?
Yes, and then she raises her bowcaster and points it at you. You need to let me on your ship.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm sure we can all
whoa!
talk like sensible people.
We don't need to.
I'm gonna fold my arms together.
Now, why do you want to get on our ship, bud?
I have to get off this rock, and you're going to take me.
Oh, well, we could have just
We
had
could
this
do that.
conversation. Yeah,
We do
you
have
could
to make a couple of stops
sure
before we
bypass
I
leave.
have to
on
get
the
off
ship
this
for
rock
us.
now.
Then we
Sure,
are
we're
not the
leaving
ship
now.
for that because we have
Oh, yeah,
we
we're
have
having
a
a minor
stop that we
detour.
absolutely must
Yeah.
make or enrage several huts.
And a bolt just rockets up into the sky.
Not
We're
a
happy
ship.
to take you. You just need to accept that we need to make 2 stops before we leave. Is this acceptable, or do you need to find another ship?
We can hide you.
And obviously, this is a book passage on the ship sort of conversation that we're having.
I can pay.
Great, wonderful.
Can you wait?
No, I need to be on this ship now.
Can you wait for us to be off the planet?
We can do this on the ship.
Whose ship is this?
It's mine,
Name.
Rigel Marine, and this is the Redshift Runner. Who are you?
Oh, that's great, bud. You did so well. You did so good.
I pooped my pants a little bit, just a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You have an extensive selection of replacement pants.
It's true. On the way. Sorry. Who are you?
I'm the Wookiee who's going to put a bolt in your forehead if you don't let me on this ship so that we can negotiate a price.
Let's do it. I head over and I try to open the door to the Redshift Runner.
So the gangplank goes kunk, and then waits just a bit.
Yeah. I kind of lean in and start whispering to the gangplank, and then I do one of these to the other guys. It's okay, trust me. We're gonna be all right here. I think we've got this well in hand. There's 3 of us and 1
Clunk.
of her. I know she's tall. Okay, thank you. We're good.
Go on. Go on. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
she's looking around, and the kid is just like, ship's not damaged. The ship isn't damaged.
I'm gonna approach the kid and
Give him his 100 credits. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
That's the name of your gun,
I'm
right?
gonna give
It's
him
100 credits?
110. He gets a 10% tip. Sorry for the trouble.
Shoves it into a pocket and he stands up and he scrambles off.
Thanks, Jakey.
You did great.
He is not answering you. He's just like,
is gone.
he's getting away from the fucking Wookiee.
That's
Yep.
above his pay grade for sure.
On the
Yeah.
ship, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, all right. Let's all have a little sit as we start getting
Let's hope
pre-flight.
you
hey?
pilot as well as you sweat.
That's debatable, but we'll
I can
try.
assure you, he does.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
do sweat pretty well.
You do. And you're also a great pilot. So,
So I should point out that if you are within short range of her, which you all are,
Mm-hmm.
you have to add
God.
a threat to every skill check you make,
Wow! Should have been a Wookiee.
assuming that you are acting against her interests.
Okay.
Yeah, she has
I'm
an
just gonna
intimidating presence.
Drop one into my dice tray to remind me.
That's good.
Cool.
So we'll all.
Yeah, it's not even a setback die; it's a threat.
Woo! Guaranteed threat.
So I'm gonna invite us all to head to like sort of the
The
main.
sea, yep.
So
sea
as
bench.
as you start walking in, the gangplank starts to rise too early as she steps onto it, so that it's almost as if she's going to bonk her head, and she ducks and growls and smacks the side of the ship again before she like steps on, and then walks directly over to the galley, sits down at the table, sets her bowcaster right on. So you know what a bowcaster is, right? It's the
Yeah.
same weapon that Chewbacca carried.
Right. Let's negotiate. Tea?
You're gonna get me off this rock.
Yeah.
You're gonna take me far away from here.
Okay.
I'll give you 1,000 credits, and I won't kill you.
well, that sounds fantastic. We do need to make a quick detour before we can leave the rock. So, I will offer instead, you can pay us 800 credits, and you let us make the detour.
But we'll make sure to put you in our extra compartments if you really want to make sure that
Absolutely,
no one
tons
can
of
find you.
tons of safe stowing places.
They're
800
not
credits, fine.
designed for persons, of course. It won't necessarily be the cushiest, but we can throw you some blankets and pillows and
course,
stuff for the
yeah.
weight. It shouldn't be long. We really just have to drop something off.
Fine.
Great. Sold.
You don't have to tell me this, but
We should get going.
yep, we should. Never mind. So no questions about
Nope.
anything else.
The more
Not
we
till
know,
we're in
the
the
more
air,
we
bud.
can answer if anyone ever asks us.
She just bares her teeth.
Oh! Ragel is out of there. I'm going to the cockpit to. Well, we're flying
You
halfway.
show
around
me
the
one
moon.
of your smuggling compartments. You have smuggling compartments,
Of
don't you?
course.
Of course, of course. Do you want to? Right.
Dunk. So she grabs her bowcaster. She gets in.
Tea?
Fly the ship.
We're on our way. We'll let you know when it's safe and when we're far away. Okay. Okie dokie. I give my.
You push the button. The airlock opens up.
Whoops, wrong
Except
button.
we're still on the planet.
Yeah,
she
so
just
she
goes
just
like,
kind of like falls
Thump.
out onto the.
yeah. I'm giving my friends the like.
Yep.
When my back is turned.
Close the compartment. A few hours less staring at an angry Wookiee. I ain't mad.
I'm not sure. Do you think there's people on the hunt? Shh. What? It's a
Everyone's on
question.
the hunt for everyone everywhere on
It's
this
true.
damn hunk of rock.
I don't think.
This hunk of rock is not a place where you worry about if someone's a law-abiding citizen. There's no such thing.
You're in the cockpit.
Yeah, I'm on
So
my way
you
there.
can see out, and you see that the protocol droid from the searchlight has now started to run up towards the dock,
Run.
waving its arms,
Just
and then just shouts, "Hurry!"
Okay.
I can't give them a thumbs up. I can't give them a thumbs
Don't
up.
we have little
But like,
speakerphone? or
yeah,
something?
I'd like
it
to
can
do.
see you.
Oh, okay,
There's-
good.
It's a cockpit. You can
Yeah.
see out. It can see in.
What do you mean? I'd love to have some sort of like ship version of a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like the ailerons come up.
Little,
I'm kidding.
little,
you don't know anything about
flaps.
ships, do you, Scott?
No, where are the ailerons on a YT
Then
1300?
the dab or
Yeah, where would it? The two parts in front. They go. Whoop. I
It's like do a
I'm
little
like-
loop with the gun.
give them the thumbs up.
Yep.
We're on our way. I hope, anyway. Just wipe some sweat off my brow and get ready to fly us out of here. Well, out of here to the other side of the planet. Drop
Okay.
off the data crystal. That's
Crystal
the first
first, shopping second.
stop. Crystal first.
Thankfully, the shopping is close to where the crystal is supposed to be delivered, so.
Nice.
Nice. I know what that is. Yeah. Taking us off. Heading over there. I don't know actually how big the moon is, so like I'm not sure how long to anticipate that
Not
the trip
long
is
at
gonna
all.
take. Okay, that's good.
Like, assuming that you're not like going out
Tarrying.
out of orbit, going all the way around and coming back. If you're just staying kind of planetary,
Yeah.
it's just like 20 minutes.
Oh my god, fantastic.
But when you arrive, you see that the place where you're told to deliver the crystal it's the dock where you were meant to dock. And when you're there, there's just this surly, gigantic-looking human who looks you up and down.
Does
Who's
he-
this from?
Who are you expecting it from? I bear my pointy teeth.
Huh.
Who's it? Who are you expecting it from?
I'm not expecting anything.
Well, then you're not the right person.
I mean, the data crystal is for this dock, and he seems to be working for the dock.
Oh, okay. It wasn't clear.
That's just like a random person. Oh, yeet.
But he's still like sort of is like, ugh.
Can't be too careful these days. Am I right?
This is from who?
From Hong Kong.
And he goes back into his office and he slams the door.
What's wrong with Hong?
Little leku flip.
Nice.
All right.
That's effective.
Shopping?
Shopping time.
Are we okay to leave?
Do
my
you want to stay
sister?
back
Oh,
with the ship then? Do you have
Well,
any
that's a
shopping?
swell idea. We
Yeah.
can pick up anything you might need.
okay.
Shall I get you a nice outfit or something? Maybe
No,
a hat?
I don't think I need anything too flashy. A hat? My ears get cold sometimes. Can you get
Saw
something
the
with
way your
earplugs?
eyes light up. Absolutely, bud. I will get you the most stellar hat you've ever seen.
Thanks. And Fina, I think we probably need some more medical supplies because we had to, use some of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait with our my sister, who I'm flying back to Denon.
Okay,
You don't have
could
to
I
say
ask?
that. You don't have to. You don't have
could
to
I
say
ask
that,
you
Rigel.
to roll your deception, please?
Okay.
It's just going to be an easy check, but
Oh, an easy check. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Easy check.
And I do say that out
that's
loud.
a difficulty 1, by the way.
Yeah. Turder.
You got a success. All right.
Okay.
All right. Nobody finds it strange that you keep really talking about your sister.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Absolutely.
I hope it's terrible.
That's amazing. And that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yes.
So I
That's
am.
basically what I was picturing. That
Ew.
plaid.
It's a cunning hat.
So I will split the party and I will wait with the ship. I'll just see if maybe I'll do a quick tour of the Redshift to see if it needs any repairs, if it's got anything that needs fixing up.
So what are the two of
In the
you
meantime.
doing?
I guess I'm getting some extra stim packs. Not stim packs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually? But is that what they're
I
called?
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stim
Oh,
packs.
sweet.
Oh, that's StarCraft thing.
I used to play Doom.
Lots of stuff. And fancy robes.
Fancy robes,
Sure.
Yep.
a hat. I don't know what you're.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Like
hat for
replacement
Rigel.
robes.
And
So.
I'm just going to see what else is there. I don't know.
So
the
everything that
black-
you wish to purchase here, by the way, is going to cost you 1.5 times the price that you see on the book.
All right.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa.
Where's my dollary doodah? That's right. That's a term.
It is.
So
Dollary
you're doing some maintenance on the ship?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just come off a couple of longer trips, and I just want to make sure everything's still all right. I'm not going to work on them now, but I have some improvement projects in mind for the Redshift. I'll eventually undertake when we have a second to work on them. So I'm mostly, I'm checking the status, I guess, of the ship.
You hear some uncomfortable bumping around inside your smuggling compartment,
Okay. Oh God.
as if the Wookiee cannot settle down.
With the gangplank up, there's not really a possibility of someone just kind of wandering in here and seeing a Wookiee walking around, right? Nothing like that.
No,
So
nobody's on the ship, and the smuggling compartment is invisible from the outside.
right. So I'll just knock a couple of times. We just have a
What?
What? We're.
Are we off?
No, not yet. I'm just. If you needed to stretch your legs or anything.
Get me out.
Okay. I will do that. Here it comes. And I'm fumbling around with this smuggling compartment to get it open.
So when it opens, the first thing that you see is the bowcaster that's pointed directly at your face, with her head just peering at you. The shaggy, chocolate-colored
Yeah,
fur. Not covered.
My chocolates!
Chocolate-covered fur.
Why are you smuggling those?
Why?
Our candies.
Our thing.
And then when she sees that it's you, she lowers the caster.
Want to make sure it's not comfortable in there. I understand. It's meant for
Small.
Well, yeah,
It's tiny.
meant for transporting stuff, not Wookiees and people. And
You don't smuggle people?
no. Do you think we could make money on that? I should. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do that. No.
Your name is Rigel.
It is. And yours is, well, I don't know yet. I motioned to the bowcaster. Yours is not necessary to be known. Yeah.
It's
Any-
Kitrin.
Kitrin.
Kitryhn.
Sorry? One more time.
Kitryhn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She, her, I believe we
Yeah.
established. Thank
Mhm.
you.
You said you wanted to get far out of here, but direction didn't.
Who wants to be on this rock anyway?
That's a good question. We came here for, well, a bit of a silly idea, but we did it. We did it. We
You mean I'm on a ship of fools?
I don't think so. Ship of some fools, not
Then
all.
why did you come here to be silly?
Oh, I see. I see what you're. Yeah. No, it's more that Fina had a good idea. I was just really worried about it, but it seems to be going off without a hitch. So I'm
Oh,
just
God.
worried for no reason.
God damn it.
You didn't have a particular direction you wanted to go in, just away from here.
Away from here.
That's where we're headed. Away from here.
You're not headed back to the core worlds, are you?
Oh no. I left the inner rim just trying to get out of there. No, it's the furthest reaches I can get to. That's for me.
You notice, by the way, as you're listening, that the coolant that you can hear running through the ship, it seems to be stopping and starting, almost if it's like a.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm giving the ship one of these, Sorry.
If Kitrin notices, she doesn't show any sign.
Okay. Humans are a bit strange, so I would understand anyway. We don't know each other. You don't have to tell me anything about yourself. Just wanted to make sure you were comfortable, is all. We'll be on our way to Bakura. A bit further from here, right?
Bakura, fine. Wait, Bakura?
Oh God.
Is that a problem? We have
No.
that sounds troubling. Can
roll me
I
a discipline check?
Can I do something here? Yeah.
Actually, no. It's a perception.
Okay.
Wait, is there? Yeah, it's perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Is it a
Difficulty 2.
Thank you. Nope. That's a failure.
It's a straight up failure. Oh, you know.
Yeah, one.
No, it's not a problem.
Okay.
What problem could it possibly be? Am I going to Bakura?
Well, I can't. I would have no idea why this would be a problem, if any. Right? Yeah, we have well, there's a debt that needs collecting. That's what we're going to be doing.
You can return from your shopping trip at any point now, but if you have a specific thing you wish to purchase, you can let me know.
I'm picking up a stim pack, but I also wanted to know how much you think a hat might be worth.
Nothing. Like, it's a hat. I'm not even going to track how much those cost.
Thank you.
Unless you're specifically trying to get him, like, a super sweet hat.
No, I'm trying to find the hat that looks the closest to what Crosshair posted, that like fluffy one.
Oh. Woolly winter
So
hat.
that
With
big
that
ear
woolly
flaps.
winter hat.
Fine, you can find one of those hats.
Thanks.
Take note, artists in the chat. I am also taking note.
And I rounded, like, are we going, is there such thing as a half credit? So I rounded up. Is that appropriate?
Oh, it's Nar Shaddaa. You're rounding everything.
Excellent.
Yeah.
To the nearest 500.
So I purchased a stim pack for 38.
I purchased 10 stim packs.
Whoa.
Makes sense.
Because we each had 700 credits divvied from that 2,000.
Oh.
But I will definitely, like, charge the group for that.
Rude.
What?
I'm buying 10 stim packs.
Yeah,
they're
no,
all,
that's
they're
fair,
not all
that's fair.
mine. I also got myself replacement heavy clothing because these have a hole in them. Gross. And a nice
trying to fix
dress-
it?
like a nicer set of robes that are.
Incredible.
Okay.
Are we going to do the 5 stim pack setup so you can just, like, heat yourself?
No, I assume we'll each carry 3 and have one spare on the ship.
Just floating around. Well, 2 spares, it sounds like. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
I have 4 in my inventory right
Do we get
Go.
to leave now?
As soon
Yep.
as they're back. Oh,
If we're back.
yeah.
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 You
Yep.
can be back at this
Awesome.
point.
Yep.
Look what I found.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
You're
Melba.
welcome.
It's really nice.
Saw it and I thought of you instantly.
It's going to be a bit hot for some places, but that's I don't have to wear
You
it all
said
the
your
time.
ears get cold,
The
so I
person
went
that
for the warmest ear coverings possible.
Took the crystal, went into an office or something?
Yep.
Want to go and knock on the
Thanks.
door?
So you're leaving the ship?
Yeah, I guess maybe on
Or are
my
you
way
not
back.
getting on
On
the
my
ship?
way back to the ship.
Okay. Door opens up. You see the guy. He's like he looks like he's been crying.
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
Oh, I'm so sorry to bother you. I didn't catch your name. My name's Fina.
My name's Tone.
Tone.
T-O-H-N.
I'm so sorry to have intruded.
Just never do business with the Hutts, okay?
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn.
No.
I'm afraid that's why
They're
we're
gonna
here.
take my port. All of this. It's been in my family for 6 months.
Well, maybe it's time for a new beginning. Off-world.
Wait a minute.
There's nothing for me anywhere else.
6 months.
That's what I thought for a long time until I left Ryloth.
Okay.
I believe in you. I don't want to give him like a little punch. A little nudge.
Just make me a promise.
See what I can do.
Never ever find yourself in a Hutt's debt.
Doing my best.
Oh no.
I was born on Ryloth. You know how much. Maybe you don't know how much the Hutts are involved in that planet.
Oh no, and he just slams the door.
Bye.
Okay, let's head right back. Job number 1 well done. And then we move on to job number 2.
Yeah.
Everyone still good? We're good?
Yep.
I think so.
Good, Rigel?
Yeah. Thanks for the hat. Kitchen, we're getting off the planet. I mean,
Oh, buddy.
that wasn't even on purpose. I actually promise. I promise.
Truly Freudian then.
No.
Excellent. I motion back to the smuggling compartment, and then if she's like not into it, I will.
I don't need to be in the smuggling compartment. I don't need to hide from anyone on this ship if we're
Okay.
taking off.
We are. That's what we're doing.
Good.
Let's go.
Fly the ship.
I'm gonna do that. Everyone wants me to fly the ship so fast. It takes time. It takes skill to.
It
takes skill
does
to fly
take
a ship.
sk That's why we're asking you to rather than trying to do it ourselves.
Thank you very much, Fina. Thank you. Is everything okay, Melba?
Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
prepare you some tea?
What are you looking at?
The sky. You know?
Yeah, please, Fina. Thanks. I'm heading to the cockpit where I've kept a small bottle of liquor tucked away in the side pocket. It's like a little, flask or whatever.
I mean, yeah, any self-respecting ship's captain has a flask on their ship, apparently,
Yep. So I
for
will.
medicinal purposes.
Exactly. I'm a little never mind. I'm gonna-
Time to found tip. Tape. Twilight's against impaired piloting.
Oh my God. Tiny. I like that actually. Anyway, I'm gonna
Go for it.
have a drink and get ready to fly us out of here. We are.
Oh, Twi'lek.
Twilight. I think I said Twilight. I'm
Twilight?
me. Good words.
You're the talker.
You don't have a Twilight.
Yet.
Never have, never will.
Always has been. I think we need an Edward on the ship, unless y'all are Team Jacob.
6 packs ascending.
Yes.
Oh, 6-pack.
Welcome back.
5 packs. You only have you've got one of the 6 that's just a little,
a little, like,
meaty.
Afterwards,
Meaty.
after Scott posted the bad descriptions of RPG characters, I was like, Scott, where's 5 pats? He's just like, oh no.
Well, I think what I said was, oh, well, my energy's just been fed back into the earth.
It's
One with
almost like I
creation
never
again.
existed at all.
Sorry. Yes.
So you're on your way.
Thank
We
you.
are taking off.
Roll me your astrogation.
I am setting a course for Bakura.
No, aren't we going back to,
No, we're going to Bakura, which is where we met Senta.
The first place.
oh, we're not going to first be like, hey, we made the delivery. No, we don't need to check back after making the delivery. They know the delivery was made, right?
Yeah, they would know.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Never mind.
But I did make sure to get his name just in case.
Well done.
It's.
I'm not bothering. Yeah, it's tone, but
Yeah.
you don't need to
Astrogation.
bother to go back. Yeah,
Fantastic.
astrogation.
Is this a
Tone of
Easy
average.
check. 1.
Easy. Great. Done. Big fail. Nope. 2 successes. Good.
Okay, so you managed to plot a course without too much trouble.
Thank you, sir.
Heading down there won't take more than a week.
So that should be fine. So we have time to get to know our companion.
If she wants to be known.
That's true. Well, we're all gonna have to live together.
Are we going to offer to drop her somewhere?
Yeah. Well, I said this is privately. If
Yeah.
I can have a private conversation with
You
that
can.
patron.
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned Bakura, and she seemed just a bit, I don't know, skittish about it. I don't know why.
I
You
mean,
failed
there are other planets
check.
in
Also,
the
I don't know how she
system.
seemed.
No.
So I mentioned Bakura, and
Oh.
she seemed okay with it.
Oh, great.
I mean,
Fantastic.
But we can offer something else if
She's welcome to communicate if she'd prefer a different drop-off spot. But to some extent, we were the ship that happened
Yeah.
to be there when she needed us.
far
so
from there, right?
hopefully she can catch another flight if she needs one.
I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but like maybe she'd want to stay on as crew. We could use an enforcer. I know you're doing. Well,
Hey!
you're more of a hunter.
Whoa, whoa,
Hey, oh, hey, oh,
I'm
hey.
plenty intimidating.
See, I'm scared right now.
That's great.
Pull the trigger.
I
What?
understand.
Do it.
I understand, Rigel. You just want to
Dark
get
side boy.
more people to pay you for passage on the ship.
What? Wait. Hey,
Because your smuggling jobs and our assistance thereon aren't enough.
I'm sorry, Fina. Are you?
And Melba's missions aren't enough for your wallet? Do you need more funding? Do we need to help you out?
No, I just want to make sure that we have the right team for all the jobs that we take on. Is all.
Ah, you're saying we're the wrong team.
No, no,
I
no.
get
I'm
it.
saying we could have a bigger
Oh
team.
boy.
Okay, I sense that I've insulted both of you, and since I value your friendships, and our relationships as a crew.
You know, you can just say that you're sweet on Kitrin. You can say it.
What?
You'll understand,
It's
bud.
okay.
So I say, what? Like quite loudly. And I hit the side of the
And then-
ship.
Careful,
and I
you'll
go,
muss
whoa.
your
And then the
beautiful new
ship,
hat.
just all the lights in your room just cut out.
Ah, yeah.
I must have hit the lights by mistake. They're nowhere near here. I go over to the light switch and I go like turning it off and on. Trying to
You
make it.
notice that the oxygen levels in this compartment has dropped. No.
Oh, boy.
Fade to black. The end. Credits.
Ba, 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 ba.
That's okay. One of us will actually have been from a force-sensitive family and
Yes, and then just go right back.
Surprise.
No, the oxygen level in here has dropped by 0.5%, which isn't noticeable to basically anybody,
Yeah.
except you can see the readout, and that's
I give it one of these.
I mean, we can arrange for her to stay on a little longer
light
if you really
flickers
want
back
us
on.
to. You know, if you feel like a week isn't enough time to get to know her better.
Yeah, but we appreciate straightforward talk.
Yeah.
You don't have to fear any judgment from us.
Okay, straightforward talk. This is a new person on the ship. I like getting to know new people. How's that for straightforward?
Perfect.
Great.
Don't see what was so wrong with the first thing I said either. Frankly, it could have been straightforward too.
Well, we can always throw down on a game of Spec.
You always win at Sabak. Have you noticed that? Maybe we're just not very
Practice.
good. Oh yeah, practice makes perfect, right?
But perhaps that's not the wisest choice with the Wookiee.
Why not?
You've never heard of the old... What's the term? What's the term? Adage, the old adage, let the Wookiee win.
Well, that's we just let her win then.
You enjoy having both of your arms attached, yes? Let the Wookiee win.
Okay.
that's speciesist.
That's speciesist. And yet, here we are.
I mean, and yet,
you right, Melba?
Oh, yeah.
I keep noticing you're looking over there.
Just
and-
admiring the sky.
after having slammed the wall and the lights and so on and so forth, when this is at an end, this conversation, I mean, well,
Will never be at an end.
I'm going to make sure to spend a bit of time taking care of the Redshift, just making sure that they're doing okay.
all right. What about you two?
Can't believe I'm dead to him. Ship.
For a week. Well, you know what? I mean, if I just went up in ranged heavy, so let's say I'm practicing. I found an area of the ship that Rigel doesn't mind if I do target practice.
I'm sorry, you're using a blaster carbine to blow holes in the side of our ship in deep
Nah, I
space?
found like bags of flour or something.
I bake with those!
You bake?
Well, yeah.
That's lovely.
Well,
There
pancakes.
isn't really a safe place on a ship to discharge a weapon of that size.
So then I'm practicing everything but firing. Like a quick draw,
Yeah, that's
and like
totally
dodging
fine.
and stuff like
but
that.
like,
I'm like,
yeah,
oh my God.
firing a blaster carbine would be the equivalent of you getting onto a 747 and being like, whatever, it's only like a shotgun.
I do like the idea.
What about
of
you,
being
Fina?
Like, what?
I'm getting to know Kitchen
Everything was fine.
as much as she's willing to talk.
So Kitrin spends most of her time just sitting in the galley, and she's got sitting at the table and just
Other than waiting, how do you enjoy passing the time? Sit back, chance cubes.
you play Sabak.
I do.
Let's play.
Do you have a beverage of preference that we might be able to fix you?
Why is she so intense?
As I start shuffling the deck.
And she reaches down and she pulls what seems to be lifted already from the stores.
Oh.
Just
Bonk. Good.
but the thing
Then
is,
you're
it's
set.
not served in a standard cup that you would normally have. She seems to have taken an old fuel jug, washed it out, and then filled it with a libation of Rygel's choice.
Rygel's choice.
Would you like to cut?
This is just Rygel's choice.
So I want you to roll me. You are playing Sabak. We're gonna call this a skullduggery.
And do I include that?
You are technically acting against her because you are playing.
And it's a threat, right?
It is a threat. You have to add
And
a threat.
skullduggery threat. Oh boy. So I'm gaining a threat no matter what.
However, she's not great at Sabak, so your
Oh,
difficulty
dear.
is average, which
Okay.
is 2.
So skullduggery.
Skull, Doug.
Doop doop.
Scully dog dog.
And threat. Let's go.
Whoa. Well,
Failure and advantage. Didn't gain the threat, so there's that.
So how do you want to use your advantage, seeing as how she's going to win?
I'd like her to have enjoyed playing.
I mean, she definitely enjoyed it. She won.
Yeah, but maybe
It'll
feel
put her a little more.
Yeah, feel like she can.
It'll loosen her tongue a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Sure. She triumphantly smacks down her winning hand, and
my table.
she doesn't break the table.
No.
I know. She's not a giant. Yeah.
I mean,
she
she
is.
is, but
God damn it.
Wookiees don't destroy everything they touch until you make them mad.
Right. Oh,
Have you made Kitrin mad?
I don't know, John. Have I? No, I don't think so. For the record.
For somebody who owns a Sabak deck, you're not very good at it.
There's always an element of chance involved.
Chance, the excuse of the loser.
Would you like to go again then, if you're so confident?
Suck it. Is the excuse of the loser.
I need that on all
Quote
the
ad.
merch.
Heroes, folks.
Yeah, I'm writing it down. Please continue.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, we'll play again.
That'll make it interesting.
Define interesting.
I lose, I drink some of that. You lose, you drink some of my drink. No, you'd rather do it for credits? We can do that too.
Oh.
Why not both?
This seems like a strange wager.
We
And
can
she
just make
pushes it across. You can have some now. I stole it from him.
Damn, I was hoping it was more interesting than that. All right, let's just 50 credits.
50 credits.
You can cut.
So you're going to roll again.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have the same. So it's an average difficulty.
Alphabets.
Oh, are we saying names?
Boop boop boop. Any
Thanks,
any
Magenta.
adjustment or just exactly the same?
The boosta is really for loosening her tongue, not for playing Sabak. So I'm gonna say no. That's the roll that you've got.
I had forgotten about this fucking gem of a quote.
No successes, 2 threats. So I will not win.
Ha!
Threats.
50 credits, and then she takes your drink and just downs it, and then puts it back down, pushes it towards you. And then she leans her head out. Does anybody else wish to play any games?
Yeah, I'm up for something, and I'm like kind of coming down the hall. I'm like,
Your
washing my
captain
hands off.
is a nervous wreck.
Yeah, it's not even because of anything. So it's kind of nice that He'll never be more nervous when something is worth being nervous about.
Maybe I just work on the opposite scale. I become calmer the more stressed I'm
That would
under.
be amazing.
That would be great.
You have cool 5 or something.
Hell, this is impossible.
Wow.
No.
So
Here.
yeah.
And she puts the fuel jug up on the table so that you can refill your drink.
That's the sound of filling a drink, apparently.
Space drink.
Yeah, space drink.
You'll have to excuse me. It's a lifetime of looking over my shoulder. You know?
No, I don't.
Oh,
So this is new
well,
to you.
that's good then.
No, it's not. I just never need to look over my shoulder because no one's stupid enough to come behind me.
Oh, hey there, what's up?
Appearing behind
I'd like
you.
to appear behind in that moment.
You
What
spit
are
out
we
some of the,
doing?
like horrible alcohol, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever your plonk
Yeah.
is.
Could I actually have you? I want you to roll me your.
What?
I want you to roll me your perception.
Literally
Difficulty is
eyeballs,
2.
Just like, hey guys, what's up?
Jesus
You've
Christ.
been sleeping under the bench.
Oh, yeah.
That we're all sitting on.
Yeah,
whatever.
definitely.
Okay.
One success.
That's
You
a
get
thing.
the impression that Kitrin may have been taking it easy on you in the game. So you're smugglers.
We do a little bit of everything.
That's
yes.
his specialty. I'm the deal maker and sweet talker, and she's the enforcer / debt collector.
You collect debts.
Yeah. Like the one we're on our way to collect right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people owe a lot of money, right?
Yep.
Well,
They
I
need a
just
stern talking
reduced the
to.
cost of my voyage by 50 credits.
It's true. Wait.
What?
Oh, Fina.
No. Why?
That's too bad.
Do you want to play?
I don't mind trying. Yeah, sure. I'm always up for a game.
We
You
could
in?
make it interesting.
Interesting how?
If I win, passage on this ship is free.
No.
If I
Hang on.
lose, I'll double the price.
In full view of her, why not? Like,
It's all right, I understand.
She's really good.
The fear.
Your ship, your choice.
Well, I mean, we're all invested parties here, right?
yeah, it's not just my choice.
Yeah.
Why
It's
don't we-
important to make your way in this universe with a healthy dose of cowardice.
So it's gonna be like that. We're gonna do this over a game. That's how you wanna play this with me right now. The person who
She
is
picks up the
captaining
deck
ship.
and shuffles.
I
You're
mean,
on.
frankly, Rigel, I
Them
think
together.
it's better,
Okay.
you know, to pull a turnip knowing that
I
there's
want
one
you
in
to
the
roll
ground
your
that's
skullduggery.
than-
Yeah, okay.
Than plan for a chance
Your
at 3.
difficulty
That's not what they
is
do back in-
4 challenge dice.
Now-
Oh, bud.
Now, why is this, John?
Because Kitrin's skullduggery is,
Very good.
she has 4 ranks in it.
That's a lot of ranks.
That's a lot of ranks in it.
wild.
So
Ooh.
I will have you roll.
Guys, I think she's a sneak thief.
I think she's shuffling the deck.
I'm rolling. It's okay because if there's any like really bad results or whatever,
It'll
we
be-
probably won't lose the ship. They'll probably be on me. Here
Yeah,
it
it'll
comes.
just be your head.
It'll be so bad. Oh, loading. Loading. Just gonna reload the
I think we
page.
need the dice to stay on the screen for longer than 10 seconds.
Yeah. We'll update
Did
that.
it hit? No, I'm gonna
Nope.
roll it again here really quick. Thanks, Melba.
There we go, twice.
Whoa! Hey, which one are we taking? The first
So
one, eh?
4 failures and 1 threat, or 0 successes and 4 threats.
Oh, just
You know what?
size.
It's going to be the first roll because the first roll was the successful one, so you will lose,
Yeah.
and you'll accumulate 4 threat.
Oh, wow. So both.
No, because the first one is 0 successes.
Oh, I see
4
what
threat.
you're saying. Okay.
Oh, you're going
I'm-
top down.
No,
'cause-
no, I
okay.
understand. Yeah. My
Okay. I
bag.
thought you meant first chronologically.
Oh.
Does anyone-
Oh, sorry. It shows up for
On
me
to
differently.
bigger.
So no, 4th failure is 1 threat. So you lose
Like hard.
hardcore. Like it's you it's the equivalent of you going all in your first hand and just like dropping it.
Well,
And she just looks up at you. Your charity is appreciated.
congratulations on your free transport. I hope you find the Redshift Runner to be a comfortable ship for your voyage.
You may collect my debt at any time.
0 credits, please. We'd like you to pay up right now.
And she puts this big, meaty, furry paw right into Melba's stubby hand.
Stubby, 6-fingered hand.
Can I
right?
turn it into a kind of sad handshake?
Yeah, you can absolutely turn it into a sad handshake.
Well, it was well played.
No, it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Were you trying?
Transport doesn't
Yes.
include food and drink, though.
Yes, it does.
I don't think we need to.
Okay. Your ship, your choice.
Yeah. Well, I just don't think Kitron's going to be taking advantage of the people who, got her off the rock that she was on.
Ah,
saying
but she's
getting
already
off, huh?
taken advantage of you.
Right, but not of all of us. Yet.
I noticed you didn't ask him to cut the deck. Was that a different tradition amongst the Wookiee when they place it back?
Are
I
you
am
accusing
pushing-
me of cheating?
No, it's just a tradition that I've
She
always known.
stands up.
I'm getting out of here
Oh boy,
so fast.
I, someone's calling me back in my room. I
Bring,
gotta
bring,
go
hello.
and check
It's
that
just a
out.
tradition I've always known.
Abandoning your feet into her fate.
Must be a house rule I picked up somewhere.
Oh, God.
She picks up the deck and with one hand just pushes it from the center so that the cards
No!
just spray out.
Janitor.
Someone-
I remember being told to play that game as a child.
Yeah. It's a real fun one.
Why are we going to Bakura?
We have a debt to collect.
And what debt is this? Is it a debt that you will collect this time?
As opposed to?
As Melba's backing away and then she turns back. Oh, absolutely. I always collect my debts. And I kind of flash a business card, but like,
She'll like reach out.
Nice.
This is exquisite lettering.
oh, thanks. Thanks. Wow.
I can tell Melba's
Finally.
really happy that
Finally, someone is giving me the respect that my
Like she's tucking it into her
Expertise
bandolier.
deserves.
She doesn't really have pockets.
Aw.
She's
A
a Wookiee.
protocol droid swallowing a business card is standard for certain protocol droids. That means
no,
they filed
I
it
feel
away.
very respected by
Okay,
that.
Okay.
You feel disrespected by us?
Yeah.
Ever
mean,
since
that's
I
just
worked in
friendship.
the States, if I get somebody's business card, you have to compliment the business card.
But if
So-
you've been to Japan, you have to take it with both hands
So she
and
didn't mean it.
truly respect it.
Yes. You never, ever, ever write anything down on a business card.
Damn.
She didn't actually like my lettering then. She was just saying that.
No, she's supposed like she isn't
You-
lying.
So rude.
Yes, and if you ever need any debts collected, we three are here as long as they're not debts collected from amongst the three of us. We seem to have different ideas on how to manage credits effectively and safely.
I'm investing in our next week.
So you're going to pay me back for those stim packs, right?
I have my own stim packs. I didn't ask you to buy me any stim packs.
I'll pay you
Hold
back
on.
for the stim pack.
Did you specifically like slurp your drink after?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So good.
Thank you for the photo.
Almost drank right out of the wine bottle.
I mean, look, you're welcome to. I just, it'll be your and Liz's wine bottle at that point.
Why were you on Nar Shaddaa?
Well, we were delivering some information, completing a job. Great. And now we have
Another job.
another job to do. A debt to collect.
Thank you, by the way, for taking me off that place.
Well, looks like you picked the right place at the right time.
Yeah. And free transport. Not bad.
You know, you
Thought
don't have
she'd
to tell
get
us if
lucky.
you don't want to, but anything you need to get off your chest, we're here. We're safe. Place.
Thank you. And she just lifts the bandolier off and then just sets it down on the ground.
Ah.
In which case, I
Tuck your...
might let go.
Oh my God! Of course, there are
Let my
already
lucky
edible
down.
business cards. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Crosshair.
Sometimes I think there is no place to hide in this universe.
It's a very, very, very big place. There's always somewhere to hide. If that's the thing you want to be
Well, the
doing.
best hiding place is one that never stops moving.
Like the ship.
Yeah.
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 You're not imps, are you?
Nope.
Oh, no.
See, I've
I'm
heard
seeing-
rumor that they have a really strong habit of shooting the messenger pretty literally. And as I specialize in being the messenger, I'd much rather not work for them.
We don't seem trustworthy. I get that.
You're in debt to Hutts.
No, we're briefly employed by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Semantics, but I agree with Fina. We're not in debt to
This
Hutts.
is true.
We have a job to do.
So are you convincing yourselves that you're not in
A
debt
very
to
I am
Hutts?
100% gonna convince myself, yeah.
I mean, like, I guess
Huh?
I'm asking, are you trying to lie to her?
No,
or
no,
are you
no.
trying to
We're-
convince
we're
yourselves?
fully
that
trying to
you're-
convince
Being
ourselves. I think.
optimists.
Yeah.
That's,
We were given a job. We're
that's
gonna do
fair.
it.
Can you
There
roll
is
me-
I also
never-
love
there
that
is
we're
no
all on
doubt.
the same page, like friendship.
Why don't
why
you
we're
roll me your
together.
charm? I'm going to let the two of you have been kind, so I'm going to give you 2 boost dice for that.
Yeah, I let her win at Sabak.
Uh-huh.
Difficulty?
Your difficulty is going to be.
Thanks, Nova.
Do I still have the threat because
really
it's
well.
against her?
No.
Okay.
Well, no, you're no longer her
creepy little
enemy,
eyes.
Yay.
as it were.
Mark
But
Hamill has it for the
your difficulty is going to be her. It's just going to be her cool. So it's going to be 2.
Okay.
Woo!
2 successes, 4 advantage.
Wow.
Look
So
at that
you can
charm.
choose how to spend that advantage, but she seems to calm down. She sets her bowcaster alongside her bandolier, and she seems to have sort of relaxed into this somewhat.
I would like that advantage to translate into her believing that we are going to be honest with her for the rest of our time together.
I'll agree to that only if you don't tell anything that I would consider
Look, if we're-
particularly difficult to accept.
That's
Yeah, no, I mean,
Why?
like, if we're being straightforward with her, I don't want her to be suspicious of it.
She no longer seems suspicious of you. That will last until such time as you
Royally.
Do
Start
something
lying
suspicious
and,
and suspicious.
you know, hoodwinking her. I can get it. Charming. Charm. Charming.
I can help if you need it when you arrive on Bakura.
No, actually, we might take you up on that, if you don't mind.
Are you okay with offering someone to pay back a debt or lose their life? Because that's what we're about to do.
Show us strength and force is what we're after.
Why is this person's life in jeopardy?
Because they've tried to cheat a Hutt. And they cheated
and
us.
us.
They've successfully cheated us.
They screwed us over, and so by extension, we got screwed over. And
So
now
did,
we need to
did
make
this
it
person
right.
screw over a hut or screw over you?
Us.
Simultaneously.
And thus was also cheating his Hutt because he was lying about what he was and was not actually getting sales for.
We prefer honest, straightforward talk. He is not that. And so we will offer him a choice. He can pay for the worth of his life in credits, or we will take his life from him.
You understand that they will kill him anyway. It's either that they will kill him and it will be easy to regain the credits, or they will kill him and then they have to work to find the credits.
That isn't our problem.
Yeah, we're offering him a heads up.
Yep.
Well,
He can, if he
Which should be
can.
glad to
Does
take.
he deserve to die?
I mean,
I mean, we were attacked.
yes, we almost lost our lives because of his negligence and cruelty
And double crossing.
and double crossing.
I wish the galaxy wasn't this way, but sometimes it's you or them. You know?
So
Then why not kill him?
hopefully, he will give us the credits and he can flee and spend the rest of his life in hiding.
Now, I will say,
If he wants to do that.
Fina, the deal was to bring back proof of his death.
Or we will be responsible for his debt.
Those credits, right? Good point.
But I'm not putting our lives in danger just to give him a chance. Like, no.
Absolutely not. He can make the choice.
Yep.
Credits or death.
This is how we deal.
Just trying to survive.
I just wanted you to know what you were stepping into before we asked you to possibly shoot someone.
Then I won't kill him until you say that it is important.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Is there anything else that you want to try to find out or discuss with her or amongst yourselves before you hit Bakura?
I don't think so.
I would be curious on another occasion to see if I can try to coax out a little bit more information from Kitrin about like a smooch. No. Well, maybe, but
Oh, right.
Rigel. No, about thanks, Aragorn. No, just about like whether she's been to this part of the galaxy before. Say. Does she have any? Maybe does she have any contacts on Bakura?
Good question.
See if I can
Well
divine
done.
any information about
Divine.
divine any information about her relationship to the place.
No, I've never been to Bakura. I've only heard of it.
Okay. Well, it's not a bad kind of place, that's for sure. I just want to make sure if I have a few old friends running around, and sometimes it's nice to run into them, and sometimes it is decidedly not nice to run into them. If you catch my drift. Yeah, you get it. So you have no old friends in that part of the world running around. That's good.
No.
World, galaxy.
No, I haven't spent much time in the Outer Rim.
Where is Kashyyyk?
It's in the Midrim.
It is, okay. So it's okay. It's not unusual, like...
Kashyyyk, by the way, is the Wookiee
Wookiee
homeworld. It's covered in forest. And to be honest, most Wookiees have been captured by the Empire if they haven't fled the homeworld either. So, because Kashyyyk fell.
Right. Right. Is there any way that I would be able to know if she had been sort of taken prisoner by the Empire? Like, they wouldn't have sort of like... She wouldn't have any sort of, I don't know, markings or whatever, right? No, there's nothing like that.
I mean, like, maybe if she had, like, handcuffs still
Yeah.
attached to her or whatever.
To
but
define a few things, yeah.
No, otherwise, no, there isn't any outward sign that you know
Excuse me.
of that you
Sorry.
could use to identify if she was captured by the Empire. You could ask her.
I don't know if I want to push my luck just yet, but I'll push my luck a little bit.
Oh, I see.
What?
We're playing that game.
No, we're not. No
where
games.
you push your luck.
Yeah, I guess, and then I double. No. Well, haven't been out much to the Outer Rim. You spend a lot of time in the core worlds, maybe?
I don't wish to go back to the core worlds. Don't take me there.
I'm not planning on it.
We are headed to Bakura, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can
Yeah.
take my word. Oh. You guys pop your heads in really quick? Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Fine.
We don't want to deal with that nonsense.
I'm from Denon myself, and I do not want to go back there. There's just nothing. There's nothing for me. I outgrew the place. You know. Well,
It's a miserable place. Out here, maybe there's a chance at life.
what's a miserable place?
The core worlds.
All of them?
They're covered. They're crawling in imps.
Yeah.
I have no need to bend any sort of knee to the Empire.
I think that's why half the people out here are out here, you know? To get away from the long grasp of the Empire.
They reach out even here.
That is true.
I thought I'd be safe on Nar Shaddaa.
Nar Shaddaa seems like a challenging place to be safe. Maybe not for someone of your stature. That's all. It just seems like a challenging place.
Are you saying that I couldn't handle myself?
No. Clearly you can handle yourself.
You're right, I can.
Let's just hope we never get into any sort of fight. Against each other, I mean. Obviously, I'd love to have you on my side in a fight if there ever was one.
Do you think you could beat me in a fight?
No, and I would put money on that.
Do you wrestle?
No, I don't.
Hmm.
Should I? Is that something that...
I don't like your chances.
No, me neither. That's certainly nothing that bears thinking about.
Ask her to teach you. Sorry, headphone users.
Oh boy, is this thing on? Hello.
Hello?
Sorry, it's just been a while since I've been on a desert planet. You know, I get the cough.
Still on a redshift?
I get the cough.
Oh yeah, I get the cough, dear.
Look, I get it. You're around me a lot. Okay? It kind of.
Is a little sword? What is that? So cute.
Oh my god.
Supposed to probably be a little wand or something.
Adorable. I will not be asking this, but like I love the suggestion. I'm happy for anybody who wants to take her up on it. Well, you can trust me when I say that we don't have any dealings with the Empire, so.
You hear the alarm that says that the ship is starting to approach its destination.
Saved by the
I need to make that not be a klaxon, like.
No. Why must you always fail me?
Ribs!
I'll,
Ribs!
Spare imps.
Please.
Ribs!
Okay, well I'll head back to the cockpit to get us safely landed, and I'm just gonna get myself some water if that's all right with everybody.
Oh, yes. You're also welcome to get whatever else we have in our fridge, so help yourself.
Scott just comes back with our crisper drawer.
I was gonna say, like,
Sure. When I
they're
finish that.
like
I don't want to take
several
too much
heads
Kate's
of
rosé.
lettuce. Oh, please take as much as you want, and just refill. Leave enough to also top off my drink.
How about we top yours off first?
Yeah.
Yeah, get priority. Tell me
Yeah. When? Sorry, it took me a moment to process what you had said.
Tell me when.
Just overflow all over the table.
The cough. Oh my god. That's gonna be a
Kung
thing.
Fu
now.
Fenris, reach versus flexibility. All right. Okay.
Star Wars.
Tell me something.
Thank you.
Rigel.
Yes.
Nothing.
Bringing us down for a landing. Gotta find out how we're gonna find Senta.
Start
Yeah.
at the warehouse.
No, seems to be a pretty expensive-looking building just up the road from there. That's where I was told he went.
But he wasn't there.
We didn't go.
You could just
We found
simply
him back in his warehouse.
Oh, that's. Did we?
Yes, we spoke to him before we left.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, Rigel. It's
Oh
been
yeah,
a
he
few
was very
weeks.
confused.
It's been quite a few weeks,
It
right?
has.
We went to Jakku, then we went to Nar Shaddaa, now we're on our way back. It's
Man,
the
yeah.
whole
been
thing.
I'm very
4 years.
confused. Yeah.
We could go for more noodles. By we, I mean you two, because you two seem to enjoy them.
They were great.
Not all, cuisine suits all.
Let's try to get
Temperaments.
phase
Species.
1 done, and then we can celebrate with some noodles.
Yeah.
Celebrate with nudes, as they say.
What was that?
What?
Send nudes.
Send nudes.
Send nudes.
Obviously. Is that not a term you guys use?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing it. There we go.
Boop. Boop.
Boom.
You can head to the warehouse immediately if you wish.
Why don't? Nice.
Guapa. Sorry. Why not?
Guapa? Is that what just
Yeah.
happened? Whoa.
Sorry. We aren't changeling anymore. I can't just break
Throw it
French
to
for no reason.
Bust in the front.
Could be Twi'lek.
Yeah. Sure. Do I like speak French?
French. Yeah, that's where we're gonna check first, just to see if he's there, and then I had a thought about where we can go afterwards. If
Great.
there's any other problems, but
Yeah,
we'll
that's
head to the
good.
warehouse first, John. Yeah.
When you get to the warehouse, you see that standing just outside the warehouse is one solitary stormtrooper. Whoa, no, that's no.
Stormtrooper?
No.
Tell you that story later, chat.
And then immediately, there's a stormtrooper on the outside. Like if you're docking at the warehouse, like where you were before, there's a stormtrooper that's standing just out there. And then Kitrin just looks up and says,
This is news to us. This is news to us. We don't know what they're doing here.
then you'd better find out. And she turns and she picks up her bowcaster.
Wait, no, we need you.
Hang on.
Ah.
If they see me,
That's fine. You can hang out on the ship. Just make sure no one boards it. That's your mission?
I'm a Wookiee.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Your mission,
Sorry,
should you
Melba, I
choose
guess
to
we'll know
accept
that.
it, is defend the
I don't
ship.
know. Maybe not.
And we will let you hang out on the ship to make sure no one knows you're here.
She hunkers down in a smuggling compartment, but doesn't close it.
See you soon.
We'll let you know once they're gone.
Doop, 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 doop.
So there's one stormtrooper.
Hmm?
Yep, one stormtrooper who seems to be keeping watch outside the door.
I would like to just approach and ask for Senda.
Great.
We're
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take up a position where I can see around the building.
based on this person's reaction, I will either say we're allies or say we're enemies, depending on how suspicious they
Got
seem.
it. Nice.
Thanks, friends.
No
State your
problem.
business.
Hi there. There.
Classic.
Last we were here, there was someone who worked in this building named Senta.
He's busy right now. You can wait until the commander's done with him.
Of course, of course. Do you have any sense of how long that might be?
Where's Redshift Man?
Do I look like somebody who understands the schedule of a commander?
You do seem quite competent.
You can wait on your ship until we're finished.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your time. Are you?
So he doesn't seem like particularly aggressive towards you, but he's definitely like, I'm not letting anybody in here.
You seem taller than the others.
What?
Nothing, sorry, it's just an observation. You seem taller than the others that I've seen. Maybe a bit stronger.
If I can
Don't
be
mind me.
behind,
What are
Sorry.
you? Are you
Fina.
flirting with
Yes.
a stormtrooper?
Yes.
I'm gonna waggle my
100%.
eyebrows at him as well. Just
All right.
pat
Well, why don't you roll me your charm?
Storm Fina!
Your difficulty is 2.
Get it! Oh,
Whoa, one
Whoa.
failure, but 3 advantage.
So the
Theme
stormtrooper
killer.
seems utterly unimpressed by your flirting, but with 3 advantage,
it's a lot of advantage.
Maybe he just thinks that I was trying, like straight up thinks that I would like that he thinks that I legitimately found it attractive, but had no other agenda.
How could you possibly find a stormtrooper attractive? They're
The fact that he
encased
was
in
taller
armor.
than the others.
Oh, so you,
Maybe I have a thing for men in uniform, in plastic uniform, plastic
So
shiny
he-
white uniform.
so he doesn't think that you were just casually flirting. He thinks that you were genuinely interested in him.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's not interested in you
That's totally fine.
because you're a dirty, dirty Twi'lek.
Is it possible for us to?
Sorry, that was some patches.
Oh, you would never give anyone.
I flip my Leku and head back to the ship.
I flip him off. My Leku, that is.
Oh, is it possible for us to maybe get a view into the warehouse somehow? Like, he's obviously guarding an entrance, but
There are no windows.
Mm.
There is another entrance, but it's on the other side and around. Now you can go through like an alleyway to get to the front street if you wish from here.
okay. Well, I'm not abandoning everyone for sure. It's just a thought.
We should probably cover exits, but not try to interrupt the commander.
Oh no, we're not breaking Santa out. He doesn't disturb that sort of thing.
No,
We'll hang out on the
absolutely
ship. As I was told.
Mhm.
You start hearing laser fire from inside, or blaster fire, I should say, not laser.
How does the stormtrooper seem to be taking this?
Stormtrooper is like,
Not my job.
like looks up and then turns towards the door, and he pushes the button to open it. And as the doors open up, you just see like and like smoke billowing out from the helmet as he just and falls backwards.
Oh,
They were gonna
boy.
get married. It was only 2 days till his retirement. All right. Yes. Sorry. Oh my God. It's happening.
This is every time a stormtrooper dies, have to pay respects. This is a new thing, new bingo thing.
Fiend Trooper was great while it lasted.
Oh well. Well, there's lots of troopers.
Lots of troopers to go
What the
around.
hell's going on in there? I mean, I'm not putting myself in the line of fire, but we need to know if he's trying to make a break for it. I'll cover the other exit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm dashing down the alley to the other exit. The bigger.
Well,
sliding
I
door,
should
right?
go with you. I'm going with him.
Cool. I'll be here. I got backup.
You got,
Yeah, you
yeah,
can let her
Ship's
know,
got
right?
my back.
right. His sister. I like mumble as I go on.
Stupid. All right.
All right. Yeah, you can dash out to the front, but the door is closed. Seems to be locked.
Can we? I mean, there was some fire from inside.
I mean,
Has
blaster
any
fire, yes.
Blaster fire. Any sounds at this
It
point?
seems to have stopped. And then you hear Senta's voice from inside. If there's more of you, you'd better be really stupid.
We're friends.
You don't sound like a friend.
Santa, don't tell us you've already forgotten us.
What happened to my shipment?
Is this a good idea?
So we have your pay right here. All right?
I'm just watching the stormtrooper.
Or the stormtrooper's dead.
Oh, right.
He, like,
We put the F's in
The-
chat and everything.
yeah, the
See,
door's
that's
open.
how
Stormtrooper's
affected
fallen
I-
over. So you can leave. You can
Yeah.
get down and
Then
like.
I'll head back and like very carefully peek in the door and then like duck back.
So you see that Senta is, for some reason now the warehouse is full of these crates, top to bottom.
Son of a.
Ah.
And Senta is just like he's shouting at the door opposite where these
Yeah.
two
Is
are.
there anyone else around him? Are there any dead bodies around him?
You can see that there's two other stormtroopers that are down and a uniformed officer.
Whoa,
Standing or
boy.
down?
Oh no, they're all smoking.
Okay, either he's really good or he's got backup in there.
There
right?
may be backup, but you
Right.
don't see it.
All right. Look, clearly there's something going on. We honestly don't need to know what it is. We have a ship. You need a lift off the planet.
You see he walks towards the door and punches a code so that the door opens.
Can I try to look at the code?
I mean, it's pretty far
Okay.
away. You're at the opposite end of the
That's fine.
warehouse, so no.
Not important. Uh,
For next time.
I'm aware that there's a code. How about
You can
that?
roll your perception at a difficulty of 5.
Nope.
No, I'd rather not.
5 failures, several threat. Everything's bad. Or despair.
Can't get a despair
No, I
unless
know.
it's an upgraded die.
I know. Somehow it would happen.
He's but he's still pointing. It's just his like standard blaster pistol. He's still pointing it in your direction as he backs away from the door, and then he indicates for you to go inside and then close the door.
Come on, Raggle.
Yeah. I'll charge myself with locking.
And then he whirls around to see that the other door is open, and like I don't know, maybe there's like a Leku, just like.
Now, there was some kind of unpleasantness here. Understand you must be under a lot of stress.
Stress? No. What could possibly be stress now that I'm here with friends?
Exactly.
Where's the money?
Ah, we have it. Don't worry.
Why did they give the money to you?
Ugh, I don't know. There was some kind of strange back and forth with the transaction. They insisted on paying us. It was very bizarre.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't
like-
believe you.
I'd like to use some technical terms that Scott, wouldn't know to
'Kay.
potentially explain away why a transfer from Jakku wouldn't work.
Oh yeah, the credits and the hay and the hoe.
The
Bad
the
motivator.
Wi-Fi signal was real bad, but
Wow.
All right, roll me your
tried blowing on
roll
our
me your
communicators
deception.
a little bit.
Okay.
Your difficulty is
wish
I
I-
have it here.
Yeah, I wish I knew things about why that might not work.
the weef, real rough.
The Weefy?
The weefy was problem. Melto. God.
He doesn't really have any other
Milkshake.
disciplines, so it's just against his willpower. So your difficulty's 2.
Okay. Doesn't like me today.
It doesn't like you today.
No, it's still loading. So, as I refresh, it'll pop potentially,
It'll
Didn't
probably
pop up for this
yeah.
either.
and then I'm gonna do it again.
If you do it again, then it's going to show 2 as per usual.
Yeah. So what do? I'll just roll it again. Here it comes. Ready?
It's
Oh,
not
there it is.
refreshing on my
Boom.
screen either. There we go.
Hey.
2
Just
successes, but 2 threat. So
I'll,
he
send
he
it in.
seems relatively placated by this.
Okay.
All right. But then, as he goes like, okay, you hear from behind several of the crates, we should just blast him. We should blast him.
Hey, I take offense to that. We come here as honest, hardworking business people.
It's okay. It's all right. Just
We are offering you a lift off this planet if you
why
want
on
it.
Earth? Why on Bakura would I need
Why are they
transport? I've got everything under control here.
Ah,
I
yes,
point at
that's
the
usually what
stormtroopers.
people say when they're paid visits by some stormtroopers and a commander.
The last time that you were here, you shot and killed somebody.
They were nobodies.
They also
So were they.
were trying to steal the shipment, if you recall.
Where's my money?
We got it. It's safe. It's fine. Now, are you okay?
I don't believe your concern. I believe in credits. Now hand them over.
Why?
I'm trying to scan the room to see how many other allies he may have in here.
Probably 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah, our chances were so good last time. Against 4, yeah.
I would like to head back into the ship quickly.
Where are you going?
Oh.
Well, because to head back into the ship, he can see outside to the ship. The ship's... Come in here. Come on. We're all friends,
She's going
right?
to check on the credits.
We wouldn't just walk in with them on our person.
Yeah.
We're smarter than that.
That he understands.
Great.
I wanted to come in here just with the credits, but obviously they were.
Once I am
Kiss
out of
ass.
sight,
Well, no, they were smarter.
I would like to say imps have been taken out. Are you going to join us? Looks like he's got 2 or 3 assistants, so that's 3 or 4 in total.
Fine. She picks up her weapon and starts to head down. Okay, so you made the shipment.
Yeah,
So let's see the credits.
they're on the ship.
Well, then I better hope your friend is going to get them.
Ah, I'm sure she is.
Can you just hang back if you hear me say something really loud? You'll know it's the time.
That'll work out well, yeah.
Sure. If
Thank
that's
you.
how it's going to be.
Ah, she's got the cough, you see. She's weird
wow.
noises
Okay.
emanating from her.
You should have asked her to teach you how to wrestle.
Yeah.
That would have been helpful right
A
now.
wink.
Wink. Oh my god.
All right. So I'm gonna come back down with my arms all folded into my robes, as I do.
So this room that we're in, they're crouched behind crates that are also full of that stuff.
You don't know what the crates are full of. They're just
Gotcha.
crates. They're the same size, though, and they are still marked as textiles.
All right. Which, if I recall correctly, is explosive. Okay.
I mean, they claim that. I don't actually know whether that's a fact
Yeah, we didn't
that
blow
we
any of them
bothered
up.
to
Yeah, it's
learn.
true.
So let's have the credits. Let's go.
Hi there, Santa. Good to see you again, and I'm gonna approach.
Hey, Fina. Where are my credits?
Well, you see, we got to Jakku. And it turns out that they had just received an identical shipment, so the Imperials hadn't taken all of your shipments.
Well, that's surprising. At least you have the decency to come back.
Yes, we
I
do.
appreciate it.
But you
We also have the decency to make sure that this was part of your standard operating procedure. And it turns out that it wasn't.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It seems that Malto is displeased with your goings-on.
work for
Malto?
Malto the Hutt, right?
What does Malto have to do with any of this?
Great
He's
guy.
not very happy with what
Sends his
happened.
regards.
You spoke to Malto?
Santa, you employ us. He employs you. That means he employs us. I don't want to be in debt to a Hutt.
Oh, Rigel, it's everything's gonna be.
Yeah, I'm gonna withdraw like
Like,
a
give him
completely
fuzzy part of
unarmed
his hand
hand
to
and
hold.
no credit pad either. He knows the rules. Don't be in debt with a Hutt.
God damn it.
So my friend, I'm afraid that by our trying to avoid being in debt with a Hutt, it turns out that you are now in debt with a Hutt.
Tomato to Malto.
I'm not going to be in debt with a Hutt if you just give me the credits.
So unfortunately, because a shipment had just arrived from you to your contact that you claimed that we hadn't received 3 shipment, she only gave us a quarter of the price.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just take it back?
Because then we would have been stealing from you and by association a Hutt.
You negotiated for less than that was worth.
No, she strong-armed us into less than it was worth because she had nothing to do with it.
See, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because right now this is your problem. See, you either owe Malto 50,000 credits or
50?
Yeah.
your life.
I think your life's worth more than 50,000
I do
credits.
too.
But like,
Yeah.
You're just a tip-top guy.
He's upset. You know how they are on Nar Shaddaa? It's always 1.5 the price.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask is for you to make a coercion roll.
absolutely.
Who has the best one?
Oh boy.
It's not Rigel.
I have
God, I don't think I have good.
My socials
coercion.
are.
I have 1 ability, 1 proficiency.
Yeah, yours is better.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so you can add 1 boost die to that.
Somehow none of us are good
Your
at
difficulty is going to be coercion is countered by, I believe, cool.
I should write that down, but yeah.
think
And
so,
as,
yeah.
as we have previously established, Sente has 3 ability points in cool. So
Wow.
it is
3
3
upgraded.
challenge dice.
Okay.
So go ahead and
I'm going to spend a destiny point to upgrade my other pathetic little die.
Is
seems
there
like a good
something I
idea.
can do to assist with this roll?
you are adding
Gave
a
me a
boost die
boost.
to it.
Oh, great.
All right.
I mean, yeah. Let's
Go ahead.
Coerce.
So 2 failures.
Oh no!
3 advantages.
Okay.
So how do you want to spend your advantage?
If he's going to call fire on us, I would like to be able to signal Kitrin before
Oh
we
my
get shot in
God.
the face.
So what I'm going to say then
Yep.
is that you're going to take your 3 advantage and you're going to use that so that all of you will gain a boost die to any initiative roll that is
Sweet.
made.
I'll absolutely
Cool.
take that. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to have to ask for that many credits. I'm going to have to radio for it, okay?
Mind if we come with you?
I have a comm link. It's right here. And he just starts moving his hand slowly towards his belt. You do not see his pistol's on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm moving very slowly.
No.
And he lifts up a
You
tiny
carry
comm
more
link.
than 50,000 pathetic credits on your person at all times. You were able to just zip us 2,000, not even blinking twice.
I don't have. Look, I just made purchases.
Yeah, what are these anyway?
All right, but do know that if you mislead us, then we will be going for the second option.
I understand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
Hands
give me a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take this in my office.
Nope,
No.
nope, 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 nope.
All right, fine.
That was a good try, though.
Captain Volkar, the crew of the Redshift Runner are responsible for the
I'd
deaths
like
of
to
your
shoot him
command.
in the
Hey,
hand. I'd
He's
like to
lying.
go to shoot
I'd
him
like
in
to
the
yell.
hand.
So either way, we're entering into some combat. So I am going to ask you to.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
It'll be ugly. It'll be ugly before we have initiative. No.
That's
Sure
fine.
will
That's fine.
be.
You can,
We have a boost die on our initiative, and this is
so I will have you
Where's
roll
the
your
roll
initiative,
the
please.
cool
Cool.
because
yeah,
we
I
were
think
expecting it
Yes.
with the boost.
We were expecting.
Use the
Uh,
boost to get through.
Now,
where
Yum.
Oh, whoops! I did it wrong.
now of course.
Sorry. I'm gonna
Senta
re-roll.
was not expecting
Night.
to get shot necessarily.
There we go.
Kate, I can't remember where it is.
So it's if you
It's
go to
the
the like
tab.
list
that's
on
the
the
tab.
left,
Thank you.
on the left.
So
Stage right. Eh.
Sente
That's right.
has healed. Well, Sente doesn't actually have any wounds. That's right. That
God
was when I was-
damn it. No.
However,
Oh.
Sente is going to roll
Oh,
his vigilance.
Elvidu. Oh my god, guys.
No,
Look how good everyone's rolls were.
No, ma'am.
Oh, not great.
No.
So it seems that everything has not refreshed. So if you go into battle top, you're gonna have to uncollapse it, and then interact and click on each of our names within the tab. So Fina first. Click on Fina and then close.
I feel like every
Everybody else knows
so
what that means.
You know when she's looking out at the sky?
Do you have a little like engraving?
No, there's a constellation that
what
really
you were
reminds me
doing.
of her.
It's the Huntress.
And then on the bottom, battle bottom,
I thought you were just
on
distracted.
initiative.
Little
Don't
column
forget
A,
that.
little column
Like that?
Yep.
Boom. All right.
We're having a whole other drama over here, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's not quite showing what it needs to show.
No.
It
Yeah,
refresh
Crosshair,
everything.
we
I
can
can
take as
fix
much
that
of
if
this
you give me
cargo
a-
as we
the mouse
want.
for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
If we can
Yep.
get out of here.
Yeah, Malto didn't say anything
So-
about
Sorry
us
about that,
needing to
folks.
leave the cargo.
Technically, it's Malto's property, though, so.
Right.
I mean, it's not really, but.
Yeet.
Yeet. How are you doing?
So what I will ask, you have all 3 slots at the beginning.
Okay.
You're just firing on him.
Yes. I'm trying to fire essentially as soon as he starts speaking ill of us into the comm, I'd like to fire at his hand.
Oh, I suppose actually I should add his goons.
My stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's what I needed, actually. Sorry. Oh,
I'll just take that.
yeah, just.
Sorry. And we'll just have them roll.
No,
Okay, well, they rolled better, so the goons are going to
Oh.
act. You get to act first.
Cool.
So you're taking it. You're going to. You have a maneuver that you can use as well.
Yeah, I'd like to take cover.
Okay, so you take cover and then you can fire.
Great. What range are we at?
All short.
Okay, so that means I only have 1 diff rather than 2 because of my attachment on my weapon. And yeah,
That's for when you're short or when you're engaged?
when I'm... Oh, no, shit, sorry. The other one's for... Yeah, you're right, thank you. So,
face.
what diff am I looking at
2.
here?
It's always
Thank
2 for
you.
short range.
Okay. Okay.
2 successes, 3 advantage. So you
2
do
advantage.
hit.
Yeah.
What's the damage on your weapon?
Sorry. So now I get to add 1 damage because I'm at short range. So that's going to be 10.
10, is that including your 2 successes?
Nope, that's going to be 12.
Okay, so he's going to take a critical hit
Nice.
right away.
Wow!
Uh,
Damn, Senta.
and you
I hope it
you
blows his
also
hand
you
off.
also rolled 2 advantage, which we'll deal with in a second. But I will roll his critical hit because he's immediately down. You know what?
Get out
No,
of there if you want.
he's dead. He's dead.
wow.
I'll take your 2 advantage. He'll die. Work for you?
Yeah, that works great for
Okay,
me.
you fire once and he goes kerplunk right in the middle of him saying, "The crew of the Redshift Runner is responsible for the death of."
Holy Sarlacc, Melba!
Oh, my practicing worked.
Quick draw.
I was
Your
aiming for a
so the goons.
Yep.
You hear from behind the crates. Look, you let us leave, we let you leave. Everything's cool.
You leave, we stay.
Do you have access?
Okay.
Do you have access to this same ship he was just communicating with?
We're just here to protect the shipments and him, and we didn't do that good a job.
You sure didn't. Why don't you get out of here?
You see that like a couple of blasters get thrown out from behind one of the
Good.
crates.
More
Wow,
free
they could've
weapons.
Totally ambushed us with that.
Yeah.
Well, they unload them.
Yeah.
And
That's fine.
they start heading out. You're never going to have to worry about a blaster pistol. You can take them off of everybody. It's fine.
Excellent.
But my holdout blaster is special.
I would like to go over
That's right, Aragorn.
to Senta and check the communicator.
Well, it's
It's
still in
sizzled.
his hand.
Yeah.
Now
Is
he's
it-
clutching onto it in his death grip.
Great. Is it still working or is it completely fried?
Yeah, it still seems working.
Hup. I want to start dragging the body away.
Jesus.
We need proof,
I
man.
will try to help her with the body.
I think I just heard him radio someone named Captain Velkar. I'm sorry to be bothering you. We just...
Who is this? Identify yourself.
My name is Fina Mersu. I came to check in on Santapola and found several fallen stormtroopers. I had a rather pleasant exchange with one who is now lying unconscious, if not dead.
Remain where you are.
We
Put your weapons on the ground, step away from them, and you will wait.
Unfortunately, Senta is no longer with us. He drew weapons on us and we defended ourselves. But we have no issue with you and
We'll investigate ourselves.
your colleagues.
Okay, so I want you to roll me your. This is going to be a charm.
Okay.
The difficulty is going to be 4, 2 of which are 3 of which are going to be upgraded because I just spent a dark side point.
Ah.
Oh,
You
no.
bastard.
Well, I'm going to use one of the other light side points to upgrade one of my dice.
Okay. You can do that.
Yep, because it wasn't the only one that flipped. Yep.
That is true.
All right.
Let's hit it.
Ooh,
Go
oh,
ahead.
cool charm. Just charm. So it seems to hang when there's a lot of dice going on. I will be reporting this on their Discord.
Hey, just
They
Did
may just be
fish?
experiencing.
Yeah, like they also might be in the middle of updating it for all
I'll be
I know.
having words with them.
No, but you know,
run a campaign.
I mean,
they
look, it's a great app.
they
Yeah,
released
it
a
is
brand
fantastic.
new version. Nope, don't replace a good die with a bad die. So they had 2 or 3 upgraded. You said.
They had 3 upgraded and 1 normal.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. It appeared before I could re-roll. Sweet.
Okay, 2 failures, 3 advantages. So I'm going to suggest with your 3 advantages that it's going to take them a little bit of time to make it to the warehouse.
Sweet.
But then they're like, it's throw your weapons down, step away from them.
Yeah, we've got 3 blasters on the ground.
I try to make a clonking sound
Yeah.
like I'm dropping my gun.
I say into the thing.
It's not useful.
So you hear that there's now a transport coming from down the street. It's going to take them about 60 seconds to arrive.
All right.
I'm gonna take the
Kitrin, can
feet.
you help us? Can you help us with that? We gotta go.
So help you with what?
This
With
is
this,
him.
we need to bring him back.
Oh,
We
so
did the
she
killing.
walks over, reaches in, and just lifts him by the shirt in one hand.
Great. Would you like to stay here, or would you like us to drop you somewhere else? Or you can stay with us, whatever you want. As we're
I'm
like
not
kind of
staying
hustling
here if
back to
there's
the
imps.
There are
Great.
There are some. Come on.
back. Yeah.
So just walks up. When the gangplank opens, a little faster than usual.
I like to
seemingly.
hear.
The first thing that Kitrin does is she just yeets the Senta like up the gangplank, and then just starts walking up.
Okay.
I wish we had time to search the warehouse. There's probably all sorts of
Nope.
credits and
I
loot.
bet there is. I'm rushing to take us off as fast as possible. Can I take some strain to take like to make this like if we were in combat, I would take
I'll
2
let you.
maneuvers.
I'll
or
let you
whatever.
take 2 strain so that you can take 1 additional thing out of the warehouse.
Ooh. Well, what's in the warehouse? There's crates.
There are crates, which you definitely won't be able to. But
No,
you
let's
could
not
like
take the
wrench a crate
crates.
open and see what's inside. You could take one of the other bodies.
Oh, like the captain. But why?
No, that's not a good
we don't
idea.
need
No,
a
no,
corpse
no.
on board. I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I will check. Okay, quick check
Yeah.
with my partners here in crime. This stuff technically
I'm
belongs
going
to
to time
Malto,
your
right?
60
Yeah.
seconds.
No,
Yeah.
we can't take any of
No,
that.
yeah, exactly.
We gotta go.
No, I think nothing other than like if he had something in his pockets, like. But we're taking all
We're
of
gonna
him.
Yeah,
check,
and we're gonna
right.
check his
So
pockets
I'm
once we're on the ship
not
safely.
doing that,
Yeah.
but I will start to try to take us off.
Okay.
Click, 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 click.
Yep.
The Redshift.
Okay, we're gonna have to go fast, okay?
Gotta go fast.
So, where are you going to go?
That's a good question.
Return the body.
Back to Nar
Shaddaa.
Shaddaa.
Nar
Yeah.
Shaddaa.
So you're going to have to astrogate.
I'd like to try to plot a course that takes us on a somewhat indirect route to Nar Shaddaa, so it's not just in case they figure out where we're going, right?
Right.
So sort of a somewhat indirect route.
Okay, so you can make an astrogation check. That's going to be a standard difficulty.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. Standard. Okay, here we go.
I'd like to radio while he's doing that. Malto Hutt sends his regards and apologizes for Centipola's pathetic behavior. I'm sure Malto has no ill feelings towards you. He just needed to get Senta out of the picture.
If you've destroyed an Imperial operative, we'll find you.
We didn't do it.
Imperial operative.
Senta was an Imperial operative?
Oh no.
That sure complicates
Yeah,
things a little bit.
Fiddlesticks.
You rolled your astrogation, and I see that you got 1 failure.
That is correct,
so
sir.
you're still taking time to figure out where you need to go.
Damn it.
There are now
Until we
stormtroopers
zipped out.
piling into the warehouse.
No.
You may want to take off.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, until I'm out of communicator range, I'm going to keep talking. I mean, if Senta was an Imperial operative, he sure as heck didn't tell any of us, and he seems to have shot a bunch of Imperial troops. So that doesn't add up.
Prepare your ship to be boarded.
No, not again.
Take us a lot.
I'm afraid we're
Except
also
you're
on-
taking off, and
Yeah.
you've lost contact.
Oh,
Sweet.
Your communicator
sorry.
isn't designed for
Yeah. No, I assume
range.
it's like a shitty walkie-talkie. Yeah, yeah.
So now you are lifting the ship up.
Yeah.
You are now in orbit.
The heat is on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us out. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to get us out of here as quickly as I can.
You see, you can feel actually a presence standing behind you in the cockpit, and then you feel the brush of fur above your head. Get us out of here.
Kitrin, this is very complicated mathematics, okay? One wrong number and I can put us right in the middle of an asteroid belt. Punch it, Kitrin. Or whatever the line is. It's something like that anyway. I'm just trying to make sure that I can actually get us there safely. Like, out of here safely. In the meantime, we're just gonna run, and that'll be fun.
All right.
All right, I've annoyed the would-be.
You hear two TIE fighters. We're not here. You see that two TIE fighters are appearing on your radar, and they are starting to move towards you.
Okay. Hey, could people make sure that the...
Yep.
Just make sure that the shields are up as well.
Yep.
I don't think our friends are gonna try to take us down for no reason, but I mean, I guess they have reason
Really?
now. So, yeah, if you could just make sure the shields are working, and I'll just try to get us out of here as soon as I can. Oh, and hold on to something, and I'm gonna roll the ship.
Do a barrel roll.
And
Wow. Oh, clipped into the universe.
you clip into the universe.
Wow.
And I think we're actually going to end the session
Ah.
there.
Yeah, I think
Because I'm not
vehicle
getting into
combat
ship
would take
combat
more than
with
10
a
minutes.
good 10 minutes left.
Pew, 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 pew. That's exactly where I want to be, Crosshair.
F.
So body count,
Ray.
1 for Melba.
1, 1. 0, I guess, for now, but that's... Oh, yeah, you're innocent, right? What? Risk?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't carry a concealed weapon into a hut, clubhouse. No. I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay. They have a setback die if they try to find it on me. That'll definitely save me.
Yeah, definitely.
4 risky bingos is my Sherry, Lois, and Bram cover band.
Sharon, Lois, and Bram.
Yeah, Sharon, Lois, and Bram. Sorry,
Risky.
Sherry is someone else.
Risque bingos.
De bingo.
Oh, they might not know
God,
Sharon,
and
Lois, and Bram.
No, I think
Risky.
it's only from it's from our collective
Canada?
childhood, but I'm pretty sure they're Canadian icons
Yeah.
from like a very specific time.
Everyone knows the Elephant Show.
Okay, so good.
Lois.
Perfect.
Oh my god, I almost spelled Lois how I did when I was in kindergarten.
Louise.
Lowis.
That's a good way of spelling it.
I was in
English.
kindergarten.
No, but I mean like.
Phonetic spelling.
God damn it.
Canadian Children's Music Group. Toronto, Ontario.
Wow. So that was the sesh.
So-
Hey, am I right?
I'm inclined to ask you, because you wish to earn your delicious experience.
Delicious.
We're going to go counterclockwise this time. I want you to say what you appreciated from another player's play, and we're going to start with Liz.
I think that Rygel's nervousness is just delightful.
Oh, thanks.
I think that's a really difficult thing to play, and you're playing it very convincingly and very well. I love it. That's great.
Thanks, guys. There's a few things I could say about Fina in this session, but I want to, if I may, Kate, I want to call out the moment where you like called out Rygel for being indirect about what he was sort of feeling towards Kitrin. And well, like, not feeling, but he was being a bit cagey and weird, and you were like, I'm going to lay down the law. And I feel like maybe it's you trying to, elevate his confidence and make him a bit more of a straight talker. That's how I felt. I don't know if that's true.
That's good. I like it. And I just love how, matter of fact, Melba is about things, whether or not, we're actually being legitimate. She's like, nah, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. Love it.
Thanks,
Also,
man.
I just love that we're on the same level. We, got each other. We're
in a really weird way. It
haven't
makes sense that
planned
the
this.
three of us met up and
Yeah.
decided to stick together because, I don't know, Rigel, but
Maybe it's because you need each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be dead on our own, is what you're saying.
Oh,
Is that
100%.
One of you would be.
Yeah.
But which one?
Ta-da! Yeah.
And what'd you learn? I learned on
God, I can't
pregame
wait.
that apparently Kate has hated this question from the beginning.
Oh, damn.
It's not like I just am terrible at coming up with this answer. It's great. I wish that it was like something that I had more time to prepare, and I never give myself enough time to prepare. Anyway,
There is a part of me as well that's like every dozen or so sessions, I'll be like, oh my god, I definitely like this was a revelation today. And sometimes I don't have a revelation, so I'm like,
You don't need
back
to
to my
necessarily
notes.
have a revelation. I
for sure.
appreciate it. By the way, this is Melba's theme that Melba picked.
it's such a cool song.
Why
I
do
like
you?
it.
because
She's
Melba
probably
is
the
super
coolest
cool.
grand you know.
Yeah,
That,
she's the coolest grand that has ever been.
That's right.
Okay?
yeah.
Pop quiz hotshot.
I'm off world.
There's a hair trigger pointed at your head. What do you do?
Oh,
What do you do? I'm sorry, Jack. Oh no, I shouldn't be do. I learned today that there's somebody here who hasn't seen the movie Speed. So
Yes.
They're
which
quoting-
one?
sorry.
Zesty Artist is quoting
Hey,
Speed
I
right
saw
there.
it really recently, like within the last year, and it was fun. So whichever person here hasn't seen it should give it a chance.
Okay. Yeah, whichever person.
Whichever person.
It's an action film that is totally okay with it being an action film,
Nice.
but it's also got like some interesting stuff in it, and honestly, like it's a good film. Dennis Hopper's great.
Dennis Hopper is great.
It's the film that made Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
That's true too. I learned that Rigel really wants to reach out to people, even though that's like indirect competition with his desire to survive and not die. But that he wants to reach out to people at the same time.
Crosshair, I believe Rigel has
Oh,
one,
just one.
and Melba has one, and Fina has 0.
So Crosshair said, "Who killed the other NPC besides Senta?" But yeah, I don't understand Rigel killing two.
You
And didn't
you
I
killed
kill
one
someone
goon.
last week?
No,
Yeah.
one goon died, and that was specifically Rigel who did it.
Shot him.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then today you killed Senta.
Yes,
And
that's it.
that's all the deaths that
Wow.
you've been directly
episodes.
No, but
on
last week
responsible
felt
for.
absolutely
Oh,
bonkers.
and Senta killed a storm. Well,
Thanks,
4
Neophet.
stormtroopers.
Yeah.
whatever. Thanks, Neophet.
Um,
Neophet's child. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's me.
I learned. I'm learning a lot more about who Fina is and the way that the whole team is sort of on this page of like, let's be straightforward with people. Yeah, sure, we're like scum or whatever, you know, we may be doing things illegally, but that doesn't mean we can't be straightforward about it. And so, unlike with Patches, where she would use
Demolition.
half-truths to shield a lie, Fina's just trying to be as straightforward as possible.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, and tacking onto that, I feel like this trio, or at least these two, call themselves like the most honest mercenaries in the galaxy. Like we're very much like, look, what you see is what you get. You give us a job, like it's gonna get done with maximum efficiency.
Well, so far your
and
attempts at lying haven't gone well, but your attempts
Exactly.
at telling the truth have.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. So I feel like they're just riding this
Whatever
wave.
works, right?
Everything's normal, situation normal, everything's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
How are
fine.
you?
How are you?
Bang.
Where are the credits? We got them.
Boring conversation anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm loving this like weird. They're this moral pool that they're swimming in right now. They basically just convince themselves
Not
that
a
things
dead
are
dog.
fine because
But I
they're
think
like, "This
you're
is just what we
swimming in the
have to
moral
do."
pool too, right? Because you're trying to figure out where these characters sit morally.
Yeah.
And like,
Yep.
okay, do we like even the question of do we kill Senta, or do we at least try to get credits out of him, or like do we try to get more credits out of him and that are strictly necessary?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and like that is interesting to me, especially because of the other campaigns that you've played so far, where one of them you were almost strictly heroes, and one of them you were heroic, but with perhaps different motivations behind it.
Hero-ish.
Val.
Oh. Val, yeah. Oh, Val.
But
Apparently
yeah,
something we're
uh,
excited about.
I'm I'm interested to see where you're gonna go.
Loves
Yeah.
where this is going. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. See,
But I'm also interested to see what's going to be happening this week.
There's lots of things happening this week. I'm streaming on Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. You can check me out on twitch.tv/bifftheboss. I've stopped saying what I'm streaming because it could be any of 3 different things I have going on. So
Check the Twitter, check the
Twitter
Discord.
and the Discord. That's me.
Wednesday.
Wednesday is more Drew Crew.
Guess who's
4
gonna
o'clock.
be there?
Scott's gonna be there.
Yay! Every
Velvet
second week.
mask. Things are going.
If
Ned was
Honestly,
just
don't
attacked.
if you
Yeah.
haven't tuned into Drew Crew, you don't have to give one shit about Nancy Drew to be entertained by this. It is
No.
amazing.
So good.
My grandma watches.
It's so good.
And doesn't mind when I start swearing at
No,
her.
she emails to say like, "Whoa, what a Drew Crew this past week!" Right? Oh, it was great.
Thursday, there is going to be an RPG clinic, a proper RPG clinic this time. It will be on this channel. We'll discuss some role-playing games. I think it's just going to be a standard one. Maybe we'll have a guest. We'll see if we can arrange one to come on in. But unless anyone else has any particular preferences, that's going to be me who will be running it on this particular thing. Also,
Bring
there,
your questions.
Yeah.
there may or may not be another video game stream. I still have to get through Mario 64 so that I can then play Mario Sunshine, so that I can then play Mario Galaxy.
Ew.
And
Galaxy.
also, there's other kind of games. I've started trying to learn how to do any % Goose Game.
Oh.
Honk.
Um,
Honk, honk.
so there's that. And then Friday.
Friday we have Punchy. We're continuing Horizon, the Frozen Wilds. Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. That's at 6 o'clock on my channel. And Saturday
Saturday
is
will
a thing.
Yeah, I think it'll be me. Story Saturdays. Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/bifftheboss for now, but of course we'll always check in. I think you're
You
doing
may get
something special that day.
some weepy messages in chat from me because I'm going to be getting a side rib tattoo during that time.
I know, right?
And I'm
You
going
can't drop this on stream before telling us
and
out
I'm
of
going
stream.
to fully die. You just get, I'm in incredible pain. Just expect those messages. It's going to be fine.
Look, if you're confused, and sometimes we ourselves are confused about the streams that are happening, especially because some of these streams are impromptu, the best place to go and see where these are going to happen is to go onto our Discord. Because you never know, Kate may decide that she wants to stream at some point. These things happen. If I'm streaming on my channel, it's at a random time. I'm going to have to try to find a lockdown, a better time for that, but we'll see. And also, there are members of the community who stream, and they tend to post about their own streams. So you can go and totally check them out. There were at least 2 of them streaming Among Us on Friday, and Kate and I were playing, and it was
Hilarious.
amazing.
Yeah. And
So-
Spooky Month begins soon. We all enjoy a good Spooky Month.
Yep,
If that's your thing.
there will
Yeah.
be Spooky Month. We have to, of course, thank everybody who contributed to the Hype Train,
Oh, guys.
which is appreciated. Hey, look, go and find the first episode of Exaltwitch. Find out just how much we've improved, and know that it's entirely your fault. Literally, the equipment that we are using in order to do this is thanks to you. We're just dumping it all right back into the stream. And especially thank you for scrambling to make RPG Clinic a channel,
Yep.
finally moving away from my personal channel to what it's should have always been.
And on that subject, shout out, please follow our YouTube channel if you don't already, because we want to have a real URL instead of this current garbage.
We're
Thank you.
very close, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think you have to be 100?
Hundo.
I think we're at 80 something or 90
Yeah.
something. Like,
So
we're
it's
Oh,
almost-
my
like,
tweet
totally.
succeeded. Yeah, so please follow the link that just dropped.
Yeah. And you'll be able to find all of our VODs. If you want to contribute to our wiki for Star Wars Reach, you totally can.
Yeah.
You just have to go to rpgclinic.com.
Yeah.
And if there's ever any problem, just give me a shout out and I will fix it.
We
Updating
also wouldn't be
sentence
who we
video
are
words.
without the Crosshair and Aragorn. Both excellent.
Oh, I forgot I manage so many YouTube accounts. Just got
So
2
she's
more.
adding a few more to there.
Hooray.
It's okay, you don't have to worry about this one.
I
If
just- I
anybody,
subscribe.
if anybody in chat can name the Star Trek reference that I dropped this episode, I should make that like a recurring thing. If somebody can catch it, but there was a subtle Star Trek subtle Star Trek reference that I did drop in. If you remember it, I would be impressed. Post it on the Discord, and if you do, I'll give you a prize.
Ooh.
I don't know what the prize will be, but it'll be not huge.
prize?
But there will be a
There'll
prize.
be a prize.
Right.
A prize.
I don't get too excited.
You get to
but otherwise,
name the
folks,
ship.
don't forget,
Right.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
we'll see you next time.
Bye. Pew, 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 pew.